Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Welcome to our Thanksgiving spectacular. This is game one of 3 monster football games. We'll also have the Egg Bowl going on later tonight. God, do I have enough booze? That's my biggest worry on the day. My biggest worry, do I have enough booze? Because I've got you guys, and that's all I need. And we're running so hot live, baby. Cashed 17 of our last 20 bets here with you guys live. And I'm pumped up, man. I'm pumped up. I was sent a Detroit Lions hat from our low bagger Brooklyn Funk project. My man, Pete, I finally have a reason to rock it. Happy Thanksgiving. We're going to have so much fun today. Shout out to all the cappers in the chat. We got Nunya in the house, Flea Mathis, Real Deal Prime, J-Dub, Boston, Nick, Perky, Sanderson, ready to rock, the chosen one. And get your action in. Get your action in here so we can, discuss it throughout the day. It is so great to see you guys. Ronnie Lofton, he's on Northern Iowa. First half plus 4.5 and Lions. First half minus 5.5 for early action. Gerald Jones, best bet of the day, San Francisco, first half money line. There is Verl Video in the house. Sky Dragons, is any chance when the first game locks for the Cappers contest, someone can tell us who is on who? That's a good idea. That's a great idea, DG. That's a great idea. I'm on the Lions in the Cappers contest. Spenny Penny Bombs, his action is in. He's going to be joining us later on in the show. We have so many great Cappers that will be joining us. Just to give you a little hint of who's going to be joining us today, throughout our 3 shows, we have Spenny Penny Bombs, Flash, Dave Rogers, Troy Torrance, LJ from H-Town. LJ is going to be here for game 1. So is Mr. Goster. So is Dutch Boy Fresh for game 1. Bobano will be here for game 3. We're going to have C-Mac, Ramone Scott, Dabby Cab, Jose Bouquet, Sean Higgs, Mikey M, and Pistol Pete Loshak will be joining us as well. Great to see you guys in the chat. The Dab Father ready to get to work. J-Dub, Wine Time, Lucas Ryan, MN Remix, Bo Jackson, Ken Wood, Johnny Gilpatrick in the house. He's starting his card with the over 46.5. This is so much fun, man. Chuck DLC, Michael Anderson, be ready to rock. Real Deal Prime, RVD 420, Charlie Bradshaw, Honolulu Blue, baby. Honolulu Blue, Charlie. Big Scott in the house. He's got his action in here. Jared Bush, Al Cervix, Steve G, Scar Manati, TJ Parks. Wow. I was at a wake last night for Tim Steves, who was a great friend of Pub Sports Radio and a huge friend of mine and huge influence in my life. And, it was a beautiful night. It was heavy. But one thing that I was left with was we have to squeeze life and enjoy the opportunities that we have and not take them for granted. And I try my hardest not to take this for granted because I love it so much. You guys bring me so much joy and you inspire me. You make me want to get up in the morning pumped up. Like I might have got, 3.5, 4 hours sleep again last night, but I woke up like this. And this is all natural. Now, I did put a little spiced rum in the coffee. So maybe, but whatever. But this is all just endorphins popping off because I love capping with you guys. I love live betting with you guys. It just brings so much joy to my life, man. It really does. I'm just so thankful. And I can't wait to be here with you guys for 3 games while we're running so hot. In saying that, I could not put together a same game parlay. I'm all over the lines. I've got them first half and full game. But I wasn't able to move on a same game parlay. The situation with them being such big favorites and bigger now. I got first half minus 4 on Tuesday night. I got full game minus 7.5. I tried a whole bunch of different things, and each situation was just not enough risk reward. I would prefer my same game parlays to not have any touchdown props in it. I don't want everything riding on a touchdown prop. Now, I have a possible way of doing one, so I'm going to try here as we break down the game. We're 22 minutes before a kickoff, so it's not out of the range of possibilities. So, but I'm so excited to be here. Let's bring on your first guest. Good, he's the perfect perfect guy to get us started here on Thanksgiving. I had the chance to run with him in San Antonio at Pub-Up-Palooza. I should mention that a couple things. We have Pub-Up-Palooza locked in, and we're so excited about it. Your next guest is Trill OG star. So this guy will be there because he is Houston's. He's just the best part of Houston for me. Him and Scarface. And that's it. That's it for me. That's all I need out of Houston. And Trilogy Burgers. I would like to go there and eat some burgers. That's all I need from Houston. You can have Fred Van Fleet. We don't care. You want to run with this guy? You come here. You join us at Pub-Up-Palooza at 3. Also, we have our big poker tournament tomorrow night. We're gonna have a live stream right here. I'm signed up. I'm locked in. They've given us some extra prizes. They gave us the top 3 get $109 tickets to the $250,000 guarantee, $50 bounty on Jeff, $25 bounty on me. Rebuys for the first 3 levels, late registration for 2 levels. And I can't wait. I can't wait for all this. And I can't wait to bring on your first guest of our Thanksgiving spectacular. Please welcome our guy, LJ from H-Town.
Pub Sports Radio's the crew, that's a fact. We all about bread, making bank accounts fat. Who the hell is that? LJ from the H, I stack green like Boston. Shout out to Nasty Nate from down south, where we ride on slabs. 420 highway smoking with that boy Dabby Cab. Swing by Dallas with them Cowboy fans so we can smoke out J Money, cause you know that's our mans. Us against the bookies, put money in our pockets. Fly out to Vegas, meet up with Ski Profit. Hit the sports books, we got money to stack. Can't forget them college picks with that boy Connor Mack.
LJ, my guy, rocking your Pub-Up-Palooza shirt too. Look at this. Look at this. How are you, my man? Great to see you. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your fam. How are you?
I'm doing great, Jimmy. Happy Thanksgiving to you too as well. I don't know how much that means to you since it's different from where you are, but yeah, top of the morning, NFL. Hey, why not? Jump on the stream and let's make some cash with my guy.
I love it. We got LJ. And do we have you for the whole first game, or how is it going to work? Oh, beautiful. Well, usually I drop the breakdown solo and then bring people on, but it's just us right now. We're going to have a Dutch Boy Fresh joining us for game 1. We're going to have Sean Higgs joining us for game 1. Mr. Goster is going to be joining us for game 1. Great to see all of you guys in the chat. Some guys I didn't shout out. We got Tori Coker ready to rock with us. Harold Williams. So great. Maddie Ice in the house. Crystal Craig, it's wonderful to see you. Mark Kell ready to get to work. I'm pumped up, man. I am pumped up. So let's go through our progressions. Let's go through our situation here for game 1. For my action today, I only have Lions first half full game and Washington Dallas over 48.5. I think that should be a little easier for me to put together a same game parlay for the game 2. Game 3 might be a little more difficult, and I haven't got one here yet. But let's set the table and hear what LJ is doing for his action, and then I will copy and paste all your action. We only have 18 minutes until kickoff. First off, let's talk about the line history here for this one and the injuries. And we just found out that Jair Alexander will not be in the lineup. That's huge. I don't know if anybody's heard about Dontavian Wicks. I don't expect him to clear protocol. I hope he's not on the field either. I thought Darnell Savage was going to be taken off of IR. So I thought that was going to be a boost to the Packers. He's not. We knew that Aaron Jones was not going to be in the lineup. They're big problems running the ball today. So we still need to find, I guess AJ Dillon is good. I mean, he's the only, I know they brought up Robinson, signed Robinson and some other guys who, don't have jobs in the NFL. I think they're going to have a lot of trouble. And the main thing I was saying all week was this is our only chance, I expect, all season to sell the Packers high. Now, we're not selling them high anymore. This line's moved far enough. I get it, but I did feel that way throughout breaking this down. This is a very healthy Detroit Lions squad right now that didn't play well last week. So it was feeling like it was almost a buy low spot on them. And look, I know that it's square being on the Lions. Look, I get it, but I just feel like they're going to take care of business for us here. And for the Lions, it's just Jonah Jackson. It's just one guard out. So from a spread scenario, we have moved to 8.5. This opened up at 7.5. It was at 7.5 for a long time. I moved on to 7.5. Moved to 8 at Pinnacle this morning. Now it wasn't really an 8 because at times that plus 7.5 was like plus 110. It's now at 8.5 at a pick'em. So we moved to 8.5. We've had a 1 point move towards the Detroit Lions. From a total scenario, this is a 47. This got up to 47.5. We see it dropping now. Actually, sorry, I take that back. It just jumped up to 47 5 minutes ago. So this was a 46.5. This had been at 47.5 earlier this morning. So bouncing all over the place at this point. Maddie Ice says, my Lions, Jimmy, Detroit is so fire right now. You know, I love this city. There's Millsy. Millsy in the house. His best bet, St. Brown, over 6.5 receptions. And I will join you for a quarter on the stream. Beautiful, Millsy. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Our guy Millsy in the house. Okay, I'll make sure. Let me get that. Let me just do this quickly and I'll send you the link. But I love hearing that. Love hearing that. Wine Time Sports, by the way, he's on the Commanders plus 14. He's on the under 48 in that game. I don't think the Commanders are going to be able to get any pressure whatsoever. They have no defensive ends to do it in that game, but we'll get into that later. Londo says Lions win and cover, Lion and game goes under. So from a cash flow standpoint, the only dog here all day that has had big bets on them is the Commanders, and yet the books are pointing and laughing at those people moving at 13.5. So that's a tricky thing. The Lions are very public, 73% of the tickets and 80% of the cash. You know, it is just look. I know this is sort of a tricky card today. You know, with all these huge favorites and these sort of square situations. From a total standpoint, it's 50-50, man. You have 52% of the tickets and 46% of the cash on the under. Big Scott saying Dallas 1-11 against the spread on Thanksgiving. I used to fade Dallas everything. Yep. I used to talk about that when I was down in Costa Rica. That was like our huge move was fading Dallas. But
I had that wrote down. Good stat.
Yeah. So, and it's great, LJ. You can give us looks too on the other games as well because we're happy for those. But the situation here. I'm pretty bullish on the Lions. Packers come off that big 23-20 win at Lambeau, and now they're, that cost them. They went all out. They got hurt. Jordan Love had his best game of the season, 27 for 40 for 322 yards. First Packer to throw for more than 300 since Aaron Rodgers in December 12, 2021. He helped rally them. If you put a line through the first 2 weeks of the year, they've not been able to rally at all. 4 of the Packers' 6 losses have been decided by a total of 11 points. So he's got more confidence, but his best receiver, Dontavian Wicks, suffered the concussion. He's not going to be good here. And, A.J. Dillon dealing with a groin injury, and he's the last running back, on the roster. I know that they signed James Robinson, but there's a reason why he's not in the league. And, they're 27th in the league scoring touchdowns in the red zone. I mean, this is just a very average football team. Now their defense can be good, but look, Jair Alexander's not there. The Lions coming off that wild come from behind 31-26 game, they're riding high in Detroit, and I'm happy that city is riding high. Jared Goff threw 3 picks, and yet they still won. Amon-Ra St. Brown, keeps rolling 8 passes for 77 yards. I thought about using him and Jahmyr Gibbs. I thought about using them, and they went 8 for 11 on third down. They used to struggle on third down. Now they're up to 11th in the league on third down. They're not that good in the red zone, 17th in the red zone, but they went 3 for 3 against the Bears. And, there's spots where they're very good. They're 7th in the league in third down defense, and they're bad in the red zone defensively. They're 30th in the league, but are they going to get there? Is that something? How many drives will the Packers have in the red zone? They're not going to have 3. So that's me. And I'm looking at the same game parlay right now. 12 minutes to popping off. It's great to see you. Shy says a happy gratitude with Attitude Day, Americans. And DJ 100 grand in the house. Spenny's got his action here, and Matty Ice took the Lions to win between 7 and 12 at plus 400, and between 13 and 28 plus 425. Wow, unit on both. I'm going to start copying and pasting all the action, LJ. So if you're rocking and I'm looking down, it's not because I'm not listening intently. I just want to have everybody's action here from the chat. So, and I'm going to send Millsy the link. So take it away, LJ, my man. Happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. We're 12 minutes to kick off. The floor is yours, my guy.
Yes, sir, Jimmy. I pretty much kept it simple in this game. You know, it's a divisional game, and it's Detroit playing on Thanksgiving. So history shows that they tend to play well in these games. It's pretty much their Super Bowl because they don't make the playoffs. So for them to enjoy a day that they know that they can achieve some success will be everybody watching early morning on Thanksgiving Day. So all that said, I'm going to stick to the first half. But I'm going to take the Packers because I think the Packers keep it close in the first half, you know, going back and forth because their defense is decent. And Jared Goff's been turning the ball over lately. He had 4 turnovers the last game. So if they can keep those turnovers down, you know, I believe Detroit will ultimately win the game, but he could throw a couple, maybe have one in the first half to keep that game close. But I think he ultimately pulls away in the second half. But I'm going to take the first half plus 5. Green Bay, just to keep it close, you know, feel each other out. You know, it's an early game, you know, so I just think it's going to move a little slow towards the halftime coming in. And I also jumped on Detroit, Jared Goff, 2+ touchdowns, and Detroit to win the game. I got that number at minus 120. Is what that number is. And that's just simply because I just believe Detroit wins the game at the end of the day. They could walk it off with a field goal, keep it close, but I believe that he's going to have to throw 2 touchdowns. So I believe David Montgomery may get one. Jahmyr Gibbs may get one, you know, and you do know about Amar St. Brown. So he has a lot of weapons that he can distribute the ball and get some scoring. But all in all, I just believe it's going to be a close game at the end of the day. It's a divisional game. These teams know each other, but Jordan Love on the road, you know, that's going to be the difference in me. If he can keep his turnovers down, he can keep it close. But he's known to throw some turnovers in crucial situations, and it could come up today, considering if that pass rush is coming from Detroit's defensive line. But all in all, I'm just going to keep it simple. Detroit wins the game. Jared Goff gets 2 touchdowns, and the first half is going to be close. Green Bay plus 5.
There you go. LJ from H-Town is locked in, and I am copying and pasting action from the cappers in the chat. We are 9 minutes away from kickoff. Let's bring on your next guest. He is my co-host in Bankroll Blitz, coming off a monster week, absolute spectacular week. He cashed just under 14 units. And it was really strong. He's had a great season. I love capping with him. Come to us from Chicago. Father, just be 6 weeks ago or something like that, but not long ago. And he's just leading by example. Please welcome Mr. Troy Torrance. Troy, how are you, my man?
Good, Jimmy. LJ, how you doing, man?
Doing great, buddy.
How are we getting paid here, Troy, my man?
Yeah, so I'm going to be probably hopping in and out all day, depending on what family's over and whatnot. But there's a very good chance the Lions last week looked past the Bears, in my opinion. Make no mistake, in that division, there's one team that's reigned supreme for years on end, and that was the Packers. And I still think this Packers team is going to have a target on their back. And when I say they look past the Bears, not only because of this game with the Packers, but it's a primetime game on a Thursday on Thanksgiving in their house where they have not been really good historically. But as a favorite, actually, this doesn't really matter because it's a whole new team. But historically, as a favorite, the Lions have, I think they're undefeated ATS the 3 times they have been a favorite. And it's a perfect time to sell high on J. Love and the Packers coming off a W at home. In my opinion, what was a perfect get-right spot for the Packers and their offense. And ultimately, when it comes down to it, I think the Lions will just have way too much production on offense that the Packers won't be able to match. So I did. And then I talked about this on Tuesday. All these trends with home favorites, especially on Thanksgiving, in divisional games, it's just crazy. Home favorites of a touchdown or more on Thanksgiving are over 75% ATS since 2004. Home favorites between -7 and -9 in division games, 27-5 on a teaser leg, which is 85%. You need 75% to have break-even, ability there. So I did move on the Lions teaser leg. I already talked about that on Tuesday's show. I'm interested in getting the Lions live in this game. And I did move on a prop in this game. Jameson Williams, I took his over 21.5 receiving yards at -114. I think that could happen in one play. I think a lot of attention will be placed on other places, in this Lions offense, leaving all I need is one catch from this kid, even though I think he'll be targeted 4 to 5 times. And in that case, I think he goes over his prop.
He is being loved right now in the Detroit community. He's down at shelters. He's playing a big role in Detroit. Jameson is, and he's becoming like the fan favorite for the city right now. And
you know what? I have a buddy who lives in Detroit. He's in medical school out there, so he's doing his whatever it's called. I forget what it's called when you shadow around a doctor every day. It's crazy, but he talks about that kid all the time and how great he is in the community. He knows the team inside and out. So yeah, I'm with you on that.
No, it's dope. It's dope. Troy is in business. So did you have difficulty putting together a same game parlay? Because I did.
I did, and I did not end up putting one together just for this game, but I did do a same game parlay plus on this slate in general. Just this over, there's a risk-free same game parlay for $25. When you have a risk-free bet like that, I like to take more of a shot, and I'm trying to open the app just so I could speak to it directly because I took some alt lines, which started with Jameson Williams, 40-plus receiving yards. That's plus 225 at FanDuel. I took George Kittle, 60-plus receiving yards. That's plus 175. And I took Brian Robinson, 50-plus rushing yards. And the reason I did that, Brian Robinson, I was like, looking at that spot in general, I might bet this prop. Looking back at the total that we took, I don't know. I could just see a scheme being manifested or manufactured by Bieniemy this week that is more of a conservative, slow, methodical approach, not passing the ball every down. Maybe their pass rate above expectation drops back to normal. And I just think Brian Robinson, he has such a low prop. There's so much altability with that prop that I think it's an interesting look. So that was it. Kittle 60-plus, Jameson Williams 40-plus, Brian Robinson 50-plus, 25 risk-free, pays out 544. It's plus 2,078.
Nice, man. Nice. And I love you can feel no pressure at all. Bounce anytime, jump on anytime. Thank you for making time for us. And that's what you're going to see today on the show. People just jumping in and out at any time. And it's we're just very thankful and excited. And I do have Captain Morgan in my coffee. Let's bring on our next guest. We've been friends for years. Since I started down with Pete Loshak, and he is star over at Tony's Picks, but he's now on our channel more and more, and I'm loving it. So please welcome Mr. Ramone Scott, coming to us from Las Vegas. Ramone, how are you?
Every morning I drink Captain Morgan in my girlfriend's bed. Oh, no, that's not the song. Hi, Jimmy. Great. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Great to be here on a epic stream today with you. Thanks for making time out of your day, Jimmy, to give everybody attention down here. Not that you were taking the day off or anything, but come to make a little bit of an argument for the Packers numbers here today, real quick before kickoff. We're just a few minutes away. Not that I'm touting the Packers. I think they can cover. I think we're seeing a little bit of overinflation and the Goff mistakes. I don't want to accentuate a little bit of shakiness that he's had recently. I mean, the Lions are looking great. I hope they continue this success and stun some people and make this a historic run. But to me, I'm just looking at the sheer numbers of it all here with the Packers. Again, if we're going to be going over in props, I'm saying the Packers here, their numbers are just placed too low. I think the market has kind of favored the Lions, and maybe they are the public side, as you guys said. So I'm here to just say that I think the Packers props are set too low, and I think that they will have enough offense to get these. You mentioned the running problems right now with the Packers and the injuries. Dillon, yes, injured, but volume. He's got to have at least 18 carries, I would think. This team does not shy away from running the ball, even maybe against this, real staunch rush defense of the Lions. So Dillon over 49.5 yards for me just on volume alone. I think he has to get there. And in the receiving core, I just think these numbers are too low. I don't think Love's going to wow him and have a huge day. I'm not even going with Love here because I'm just not sure overall. His number might be a little high, but I'm going to take Watson over 43.5 yards. I'm going to take Dobbs over 42.5 yards, and I'm going to take Reed over 39.5 yards. And again, just that these numbers are just a little bit too low. Only thing I really have on the Detroit side, Jimmy, for me that I feel comfortable is Laporta over 4.5 receptions. So those are my 5 props. I do think Goff can get that yardage prop over. Maybe it's just a little too high for me to even feel comfortable, like I said, with his shakiness a little bit. And I don't think the script kind of calls for them necessarily to, because if they can run with these guys like they should, and I think Montgomery's number is too high, Gibbs' number is too high. Reynolds, that might be something I can get behind if they can get that many carries down there. But again, those top players are just a little too high for me. So everything's based here with the Packers for me, Jimmy, on props. And I'm going to take the Packers plus the number here to stay within the touchdown. So I'm a little against you. But again, I just think we have a little bit of overinflation with the Lions.
I think that's fair.
Ramone, respect.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all fair and legitimate, completely legitimate, and then handling it from this instead of actually backing the football team, but backing the individual players when they're this big of a dog is a really fascinating way of handling it. It makes sense. Let me make sure I've got it right, though. I have Dillon over 49.5, Watson over 43.5, was Dubs over 42.5?
Yeah.
And what was the one?
Jaden Reed.
Oh, Reed. And what was that number?
Yeah, so we're going all the way down the line here with these Packers receivers. He's at 39.5.
39.5. I love it. I'd like, just because we're almost at kickoff here. Shoot, let me get my. Have they kicked off?
Was Spenny in the chat? No, they haven't kicked. Was Spenny in the chat talking about his plays at all? I like it. I like to hear his prop looks.
Yes. Let me just get this here. I'll go over everybody's, but I'll start with.
Oh, it's okay.
I'll start with Spenny. Spenny's on Montgomery over 65.5 rush yards and 100 plus. That's at 330 to 100 plus. Jameson Williams, he's with you on the receiving yards. Jameson Williams.
Let's go.
And Dubs over 40.5 receiving yards. He's on Laporta, touchdown. Dubs, touchdown. Josh Reynolds, touchdown. Tucker Kraft, touchdown. And David Montgomery, first half touchdown. So I'm going to keep, let me sign in here. So I've got everything set here for the live action. Okay, so let's keep reviewing everybody's action here. Make sure I'm in. Get the live game. Should have done this already. Okay, here we go. And live in game. All right, beautiful. Hasn't started. Okay, so and I didn't get to everybody's, unfortunately, but I will make sure that I keep copying and pasting. But Big Scott is SGP. St. Brown over 80.5 yards, a touchdown in Detroit money line. That's plus 235. Chosen One is on the Lions first half minus 5.5. Scarminati, Packers team total over 18.5. And Perky Sanderson in the house. When he max bets, I mean, this is no fooling around. He's max bet the Lions minus 4.5. So he's used the alternate line, but he makes big boy bets. Jared Bush on Green Bay team total over 18.5. Michael Anderson, St. Brown 100 yards, Lamb 100 yards, McCaffrey 125 running receiving. Lucas Ryan, TD parlay, CMC, Montgomery, Lamb, Watson. Jared Bush has Green Bay money line, Dallas minus 12.5, and the Niners parlayed at plus 985. Harold Williams has Lions minus 7.5, Gibbs anytime touchdown, Laporta anytime touchdown. Mr. Vape has Lions halftime full time. That was minus 160. It's juice, but he's very confident in this spot. Nuffle Challenge on the Packers team total over 19.5. Stacks play of the day is in the next game. It's Dak over 275.5 passing yards. Ronnie Lofton says, let's hit that Lions first half and roll from there. I'm with you. Londo's big booty Swedish girlfriend play of the day. Montgomery 2 touchdowns. Millsy, his best bet is on St. Brown over 6.5 receptions. Cam Raphael has a teaser Packers plus 14.5. Washington plus 20.5 in San Francisco at a pick 'em for a unit. He also has Sam Howell over 1.5 touchdowns. And Matty Ice took the Lions between 7 and 12 at plus 400 and between 13 and 18 at plus 425. And I'll keep copying and pasting all of your action. I love reading it. I love knowing what you guys are on. I'll keep doing it. And there's my guy Parl Angel in the house as well. Swiss Horton ready to rock. Robert Franklin expecting Jane Reed to have a great game here. So, I found it's very easy for me to put together same game parlays when you're on a dog or a favorite that's less than 3 points. I found it quite difficult. And I was thinking about the stuff that you had talked about, Troy, about, these correlated parlays and how the books are, making it cost a lot, really juicy. And I just couldn't put anything together. That gave me the right risk reward. And next thing I knew, I had like 7 legs, and I was like, this is ridiculous. So
what about these later games? Do you still have something lined up for anything in the later?
I'm going to sort of talk it out with you guys, because we're going to be on stream here for hours and hours and hours. So I'm going to talk it out with you guys. But I think it's a little easier for the later games than this one, because this is the only favorite I'm on. And like from there's nothing I can put together. Like I might try to do another one. Let's bring on our next guest here. I'll try one more time to see if there's a risk reward that makes sense. But you guys know the main thing for me, I'm a high volume gambler, and I'm trying to bring it down a little bit. And I've been trying to bring it down, for a few years. And I say it, I repeat it all the time. I just want to keep things clean. I just want everything to be clean. I don't want to have all these angles that need to come through for me. I've never played the lottery in my entire life. I'm never going to. I don't want to win the lottery. I want to earn everything, and I want to succeed because I've earned it, And so that gets into my gambling. I don't want these huge bombs on these same game parlays. I just want clean, correlated 4-to-1 SGPs for me. Let's bring on your next guest. He is one of our NHL experts on the show, a Denver Broncos fan, rocking his Bronco colors right now. Please welcome from Belleville, Ontario, the only place dirtier than Rochester, Mr. Goster to the show. Goster, how are you, my man?
Good, Jimmy. Doing good. I like the Detroit gear, buddy. Looking good. What's going on there, LJ? Good to see you, man. It's been a minute. Ramone, good to see you too, man.
It's been too long, Go.
It's been too long, guys. Just getting the old clan back together here. It's great.
By the way, 9.5 is the spread right now, and 47.5 is the total. Crazy. But keep going, Goster. What's your action?
I leaned to the under a bit there, Jim. I think this might be a lower scoring game. I think Detroit wins, but what I did a parlay piece here. I think everyone's pretty much on it. I did halftime, full time Detroit, and then I took the Niners, tied that into a parlay there. So it's just over plus money. I think Green Bay's too banged up here, guys.
So do I. I guess if I could have sat maybe for another hour or so, I probably could have forced one out, but it's one of the things that for me, at least, when I'm winning, I just am much smarter with my action. When I'm losing, I start reaching and risking and, firing things off that don't need to be done. And that's sort of,
yeah, you've been crushing it, man. I've been watching these same game parlays you've been doing. They've been really rewarding, eh?
They've been good, but the live bets, I've hit 17 on my last 20 live here on with you guys, and it's just it's rolling. We have our first play from scrimmage, and wow, a huge play for the Packers to start things off. Let's bring on our next guest. I don't get the chance to rock with him live enough. A very busy man, an NBA expert here on the show, and that was who got that? Who caught that? Is that Watson?
I think.
Watson. So you are about to cash your Watson prop already, Ramone. Please welcome our next guest from Las Vegas, Nevada. We have Mr. Dutch Boy Fresh. Gee, what's good, man?
What up, bro?
There you go.
Good. We good?
Yeah, your money, man. Packers are rolling right away.
One play, 1 for 1. I'm out of here. No.
Good to see the Broncos.
Went to Watson again.
Ramone, how we doing? Troy, what's up, my dude?
Great to be with you. Hey, Dutch Boy Fresh, a little bit better than an old Dutch Boyd. That guy, boo. Dutch Boy Fresh, yes.
My man.
There it is.
Oh man, Ramon, I need that Captain Morgan song one more time. I need it one more time. That got me.
No, you're gonna make too many.
Holy shit!
I'm on the Lions first half here, so this fucking not
Me
starting
too,
out
Dutch.
Bars and
Yeah,
bars.
It's not good, but I'm gonna if the Packers
got
get in,
4.5.
I'm gonna live bet immediately.
I looked at it today. It's 5.5, so I felt like it was a good bet, but goddamn.
Fuck, I got it on Tuesday at 4.
Higgsy, look at
And-
this.
Oh, you're on the first half too, Jim?
Yeah.
So we need a field goal here.
Higgsy blowing up the
Why?
chat.
Let him get in, and we'll just
Go.
hammer these Lions full game.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm ready to fire. I'm gonna keep everything like I said.
Yeah,
Like I'm not going to
That's true, T.
with $250 unit size in NFL. I really feel like 100. The only thing I could do is I could add $25 to my live bets and make them 125 instead of 100.
Yo, Big Sean in the building.
How about that?
That's huge.
Jimmy,
Whoa, jeez, Sean
Big
Higgs.
Sean.
My goodness, look at that. $150 dono. What a guy, man.
And we get a fucking good play on it too right after that. Hopefully he's on the Lions with us.
Oh,
Must
what?
go
He's
back
going to be
on.
coming on at some point
Thanksgiving.
here. Star of Midday Money, $150 dono. And get ready to live bet, folks.
Hey, there we go. Yeah,
Man,
that's
I don't know, man.
that gives us some fucking good vibes right there.
Look at these lines. Look at these lines. They're 6.5 everywhere.
What do we got?
Sean Higgs, thank you so much. That's the biggest dono I think that we've had on any of our live.
It's the biggest I seen.
That's huge.
You're such a great friend of the channel. Thank you, Sean. What an enormous, what a blessing he is. And Reed for the first touchdown there. It's still dark right now, but let's pose a toast to our man Sean Higgs. What a just blessing our action. Off the post, almost missed it. Blessing our action, Sean. You're the man. Thank you so much, and it means a ton to us. It means a ton.
Yeah. Still getting the wine cold, but I'll take one in a minute.
Yeah, it's a long day.
Well,
all right, what a guy! Look at that donut, 150. Okay, so 3.5 is the spread now.
I think it's worth to that, Dutch.
Yeah, man.
I think it's worth first fire.
What's the line?
I might go a little first half money line.
Oh,
that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing that right now, Troy. Plus 113.
Oh, where'd you get? Whoa! I'm about to take a bad fucking line.
That's Pinnacle. Pinnacle, the best book in the world.
Yeah, I wish.
I'm getting plus 110. What are you getting?
I get plus 120 now. I got one on Bovada. I'm going Lions first half money line.
She's moving,
and it's down to plus 110. I'm grabbing.
Yeah. You guys got Lions full game too, or no?
Yeah.
I do.
Well, I
have my teasers. I have my teasers.
That shit was moving like crazy the last 24 hours.
Okay, I just moved on 2 live bets. I also took, instead of taking the money line, which I get, I took the plus 0.5 in the first half.
Tie game, cash your ticket.
Yeah, my just because like a 10-10, it's
something happening.
The plus 110 for the first half money line, I totally respect. But in the end, I guess I safed out of it. So I've got 2 live bets in to start our day. Again, I'm 17-3 my last 20 here on the show.
God damn.
Yeah, it's wild. But you know what, Dutch? You know the wild ebbs and flows. I had lost 10 straight on the show before I went on this run. Fuck, man. Gambling is it's just such a roller coaster ride, dude.
Oh, Gabby.
Hey,
Gabby.
I think it's the same game parlays that switched it up for you, right?
It did. It just changed the energy. I just needed because it was weighing on me. Weighing on me. I had like knots through my whole back. I was just like I needed to do something fun and stop. That's
good shit, man. That's real good.
Gabby Cab in the house. Deacon Mike in the house. Director 97 joining us. Von Polo. Big group.
We got Die Hard in here, Clint. Happy Thanksgiving to all the real ones, man. Nut Flush in here.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Probably be nice to sit at his table today with the Nut Flush family, Christian. I bet you they got a nice feast.
Oh yeah, you know what, dude. You know
I
what,
think we seen it last year. I remember this shit looked great.
yeah.
Hopefully.
Sean Higgs is in the kitchen right now. What a guy, Sean. David Watson said one day I was like, "Where's the dude with the blunts and drink?" And I didn't know his name. He was talking about Dutch Boy Fresh here with us.
Hey,
So,
come on, Detroit, do something.
All right, Sky Dragon, first half team total under. Oh, these are his live bets. So, Sky Dragon just moved live as well. So he got the Green Bay first half team total under 14.5. That's a really good look. It cost a little bit. He moved with me on the first half plus a half as well, minus 120. And he took the full game under 52.5.
I was just to say it's 52.5 now. I'm surprised. You know, Detroit smacked these boys around in Green Bay on that Thursday nighter.
Oh, still 12 minutes at first.
Yeah, they fucking went down that field in a hurry.
I might have taken Detroit +4 in the first quarter too. I might.
What?
Well, they shouldn't have worn the throwback jerseys. They're going to get bad vibes.
Come on, guys. I couldn't.
I don't think they're going to get stuck out the Berry. I got the Sanders jersey in there.
Oh, yeah. Wow, this is a wild start.
They got Skipper in the fucking full house. Wow, look at this. They got an offensive lineman lining up as a fucking slot receiver.
Holy shit, he is. He's like moving. he's like fucking.
What the hell, Skipper?
Oh shit!
Big man in motion.
Stop doing
It was so funny to see him run like that.
Londo just live bet the under 52.5. I love live action right off the hop. Makes me feel a little better about not having an SGP.
Well, Detroit needs to do what Green Bay did. Just go deep. Like, go for a shot here. Let's match them, boys. Like, they're doing these these two runs are kind of weak, I think. Let's go.
Yeah, that's well, you know, Goff fucking, I don't know, against the Bears, that's one thing I worried about a little bit. They found a way to get out of there with a W, but I mean, he was throwing it. He was literally throwing it to the Bears.
You know, all the old Michigan State fans watching this game couldn't believe Jaden Reed got in the end zone for once.
Wonder who had that first touchdown.
I actually wrote that one. That was actually scripted. I didn't know he was going to score.
There we go. I'm way behind because I can see.
Oh, Jamison Williams, huh?
Yeah, 13 yards for Jamison Williams. Ramone Scott catches Christian Watson prop in one play. The first play of the game.
It was more yards than he had in, 6.
You knew that first play was coming.
Like
Oh no.
Yeah, we had the script, right?
You're like, they're going deep first play.
All the signs, I guess.
First play, you fucking catch. I've been watching though a little bit of the Packers, and Watson is by far their best receiver.
Wow, that was an interesting flag on that. I got to see that again.
Kevin on the outside. He's not usually out there. He's a linebacker, isn't he?
There you go.
Wow.
His daddy Cab dropping his college plays.
Oh, beautiful. Cab's running white hot on our show. The college cappers have gone off to an extremely impressive start on my show. It's very fun.
I should have fucking, honestly, speaking of your show, Jim, I should have went 5-0 yesterday.
Legal contact.
It's so disgusting.
Smart play going at 7.
Yeah.
So disgusting. I mean, okay, the Hornets, whatever. The 4, not maybe the cleanest there. But how did the Celtics not?
I went with you on the Celtics,
and then I leave. I mean, I cashed on the Wolves, but I had 5.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it was. And
Mavericks.
I thought I was going to sweep the board in NBA. I thought I was going to sweep the board.
I ended up going forward too because after losing the Celtics and Hornets, I dropped another. I got on the Suns and I dropped another unit on the Mavericks. So it was a great day for me, but frustrating for show purposes, and honestly frustrating that the Celtics didn't cover.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I made the mistake for going with Sacramento. I did bet them, even though and that was my mistake. You guys broke down why I shouldn't do it, and I still did it. But I went 2-2. I cashed with the Magic. They went outright.
That was baby. I didn't pull the trigger on that. I knew we talked about it. I had it fucking highlighted, and I didn't do it.
Yeah, and then I and then I had the Raptors, so I went 2-2. But there was times
Yeah.
where
Good
Don
call
Play
with
says,
Raptors.
should we take an under? This is not the spot where I want an under, but it's going. I mean, this is a very high total if they get in for 7. It's definitely worth thinking about and talking about.
The thing with me with the under is I don't think either one of these defenses are too great. I mean, Detroit's front 7 sometimes looks pretty solid, but
Oh man,
Maybe
Turkey,
Green Bay team total under.
there we go, boy. Sammy Laporta. Let's go.
Sammy Laporte, Tutty, let's fucking
Let's
go, man.
go.
Shit, I'm so far behind. They're still in the fucking huddle. I'm thinking.
Yeah, we're still in the fucking huddle. I know. It's like that's why I couldn't watch the Eagle stream on here.
No, yeah, my wife, she's like, I try to vibe out with you guys sometimes, and she's like, I can't fucking handle them telling me to play before it happens. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Hey, we linked up on Saturday and we cashed. Remember that? On one of those Saturdays a couple weeks ago, we all
missed.
linked up.
No.
7-6.
No.
Fuck.
I'm still watching the replay of the touchdown. He missed the extra point. God, that's almost 2 missed. Wow, what the fuck's going on today?
+4 might push first half. Or first quarter, sorry.
So what do you guys think of this total now? 56.5?
That's high as fuck.
What's the Packers team total under? That's what I'm thinking.
You got to go underneath it, right?
He missed the extra point, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I would think so.
Okay,
I don't
I'm
think it's
moving
gonna
on.
matter though, dude.
It looked like one of Goster's approach shots.
All right, I just moved on the under
They've been
56
dialed lately.
I moved on to Dom
Fade
play.
to the right.
Damn, Jimmy be firing away. That's 17-3. I should just auto fucking tell this shit.
I mean,
It
I think the total
might issue that. Yeah.
the total is going up because Green Bay is number 1 in second half scoring. So if they score 10 or 15 points in the first half, they're going to come back and score another 15 in the second half because they're the number 1 scoring team in the second half. That's why that number is going up because they believe Detroit's going to probably stay with them too.
Or they
So that's my thing.
Yeah.
They're blowing their load too early.
LJ in the half. This motherfucker is good with these halves. First half, second half breakdowns.
Hey man, I study these numbers all day, bro.
My man, LJ.
You know what, LJ? Maybe a second half over, eh?
Yeah. I may jump on it. It just depends how much they score in the first half. You know, I'm really seeing.
No, LJ's right because it's been the first half that's been doomed for the Pack. They've been out the last 8 games. They've been outscored 103-39 in the first half.
There you go.
They've been behind. They've been playing from behind. I think that's why we're kind of seeing Love's numbers go up. I've been a little bit on pro Love, even through his slump. A little bit amazing that we can go from maybe we should move on after all to let's start thinking about keeping Love around a bit. It's just maybe too much time and investment to totally give up on, I guess, for the Packers.
The chat split on it. A lot of some saying shootout, and then a lot of people took the under here, 56.5 with you, Jim.
I mean, I don't think the Packers are going to be able to produce. I mean, is it a Packers team? But then LJ makes a good point, though, with the second half scoring. So
I'm checking the second half points against here for Detroit.
They scored, I think, 17 in the second half when they played the first time, but it was wash-up time because Jordan Love, they got 17 late third in the fourth quarter, first time around in Green Bay. That's when they scored majority of the points because they got punked in that game on Thursday night.
Detroit's 26th ranked in second half opponent scoring, so they're not that good. So the over might be live, yeah.
That's why it's important for them to keep up, because Green Bay can come back in that second half and score at least 17 points.
I wonder how they're going to get this chunk here, because they got a lot of that on that toss from Watson, so I wonder how they're going to march up the field here.
It's going to be the only way they do, in my opinion, is taking those deep shots. But I've seen some shit happen with this team and taking those deep shots and getting flags and moving the ball with, some petty ways.
Yeah.
Yes, Abel. All right.
There was a big difference between the two drives. I mean, the Lions, that was just
went down there.
Yeah, methodically thorough. And then the Packers had the one big play.
And then got almost stuck when they were down there on the goal line. Yeah, I mean the
They
Lions
keep
are
giving
better.
it
The Lions
to
are definitely
Dillon. I
better.
don't think they're gonna win.
God, golf is so fucking good, man.
I just don't want to see Jordan Love look like he's not that good. So Detroit better fucking step up. And Goff can't turn over the football. This game should be double digits.
Agreed.
Avoid Nunya on the cherry pie. Shout out to him. I got that watermelon mimosa.
Sweet
Great daytimer.
cherry pie. Wild as a Friday night. So I threw all of the people throwing out the trends this week, talking about, Lions, Thanksgiving, all these spread failures they had when they got off to good starts, kind of exciting everybody. Seemed like every year the Lions would have a little bit of good fortune early on. You got to throw that out. You start to look at the stats now with Campbell, all these covers against division opponents. These are the real Lions right now, not those ones where, hey, on Thanksgiving, they always end up failing because they, end up in pretty decent matchups at home against good teams that pull away from them in the second half on Thanksgiving.
That was a good throw by fucking Love.
Yeah, a little Bernie Kosar action.
Yeah, that was. That was a good throw.
Dillon's not right. He doesn't get any rushes like more than 10 yards. I swear, he gets like 3-4 every time.
And they don't have Jones too. Like, come on, man. Who the fuck?
They need Love to keep, like someone said, they got to keep up with Goff, and I don't think they are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not happy about Heath. That's fine, but I mean,
that's a good.
That's why I went down deep on these Packers. But
that's a hold, right?
Are you watching on TSN, Jim?
No, I use the Bet 365.
That's why
you already seen second down.
Yeah, that's a hold, man. I don't. God, it annoys me.
That's not good for us.
There's a hold last play too.
There's a hold in every fucking play.
Let's start calling.
Some are just more a little blatant.
All right, our action's on the line here. It's 6:33 left in the first quarter. 3rd and 8.
Let them play, boys. Let them play. Jim,
I would like to
incomplete pass. Come on, man.
I would like to read the comment, if I may, from Starchild in the chat right now. Yo, yo, yo. Am I the meanest? Show enough. Am I the baddest? Show enough. Am I the prettiest? Show enough. Did I take the Packers and over? Show enough.
We're getting the show right now, I think.
I misread it, and I'm sure that Starchild meant the prettiest, but you know what? It actually sounds better if I went, "Am I the pettiest?"
That was fucking hilarious.
The Packers are getting anything they want right now.
I'm the pettiest gambler. I'm taking the under next game and all the props.
If you hadn't hit the motherfucking like button, you better hit the motherfucker now, man. That was funny shit right there. Shout out to Star Child.
Wow.
Let's play some defense, goddammit.
The Packers are Star Child's a man.
Star Child to come in here.
Love 6 for 7, 107. Come on.
Wow.
Come on. Fuck.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like what I've seen out of Detroit against Chicago, but I thought maybe they were just looking ahead to Thursday night or Thursday morning, obviously. But
man, geez, the Packers are getting anything they want.
Justin Fields and them boys were fucking busting their ass.
We need a turnover.
So the over is definitely can't really go too high from what we've seen right now. If Green Bay's gonna move the ball like this, because we know Detroit will score.
Live total of 57.5. Yeah, it's I'm not going to be hitting that again.
Come on, man! Like missed tackle. They just oh my god, wow.
What up, Truth Teller?
They look slow right there. Real slow.
Is Detroit gonna lose this game?
No, Detroit's not gonna lose.
Okay.
They could though. It's a division game, you know. I don't think they lose though. They're a good football team. Like the old Detroit team would have lost that game against the Bears. They found a way to win. That's what good football teams do.
Yeah, it's sort of like the Texans with the 3 picks, still winning.
Yeah. CJ Stroud's fucking unreal.
Jack Harlow halftime.
And they got a coach, man. You get a coach that can connect with your team. Like same thing with the Lions. They got a coach that they connect with the players. You get it. Oh god damn, that would have been nice if you ripped that shit.
Right? Hey, Dutch, right? I mean, the Raiders didn't get any. They didn't have any players when they got rid of the coach they didn't like. All they just got was a little bit of good mojo.
Yeah, a little bit of
They
swag.
still aren't very good. But...
Exactly. Great point. Seeing it right now in 3 weeks. The whole city of Vegas has changed. A whole Raider perspective has changed just from a coach. They're still the same average ass, below average offensive team. They ain't got a quarterback, in my opinion, but they're playing competitive, respectable football. Because of that coach.
Good, they didn't give it to him. Good, they didn't give it to him. I think that was the first down.
A little short.
3rd and 1.
They're gonna.
Oh, Jesus.
Quarterback sneak. Oh, fuck.
Play actions, guys are wide the goddamn open. It's insane.
There's Spenny's Tucker Craft touchdown. Spenny's the man, dude.
Wow, Spenny had this.
What's that? 550. So Spenny had Laporta and Tucker Craft.
Spenny had this.
I like the over in this next game. I don't know if you guys talked about it, but I feel like they're putting on a show today for the Turkey Day already. I hope it carries over into game 2.
Yeah, I'm on the over, but
47.5.
The thing about the Kraft touchdown, I mean,
plus 550. Yee!
Was Dutch? What was that? Not ATD, right? Because I went on. Maybe I didn't. I was on the bandwagon too late. I couldn't pull the trigger even at plus 300. Did you get a plus 500?
Yeah, that for the Kraft, that was Spenny got 550.
Spenny did.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. I didn't even hear you say it. When I went to look at, I was going to even put it on the, I don't want to say it like that. I was going to bet it. And 3 to 1 wasn't good because I thought it was going to be 5 or so to 1. Mm-hmm. But Kraft was a great play by Spenny Bombs and everybody else that hit it because I loved it too. I mean, I'm on these Packers out, but yeah, great job with Tucker Kraft.
Didn't even know who the hell that was.
I'm moving again on the under 59.5. I wish I could. I don't know if I can. I just, the Lions are showing no ability to stop anything there. Like that was a drive that scared the shit out of me. The first drive didn't. First drive was just that one bomb, but that drive was just.
I think Detroit's D needs to relax, Jim. They're like, they're like they just look awful. Like they look really bad.
Memphis here. First half. That one is at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific, I think.
Wow, Green Bay team total 28.5. Man. Shell shock. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything right now. I'm just going to keep my cool.
Yeah, I'm like the Detroit defense right now. Money line's minus 178, plus 151, Green Bay. You knew one of these teams was going to lose today. You knew one of them.
This is just been spectacular offensively by this Packers squad. Did not see this coming. It changes my thoughts immediately on the Bears. I almost bet the Bears against the Vikes.
LJ Swiss is in the chat, wants to know your secrets there, your methodology for referring back to your book of notes and
Swiss?
double checking, double crossing the I's and dotting the T's, so to speak.
Yes, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm always doing that on the stream. I got to stay prepared. You never know. So in case I want to do something live, you know what I'm saying? Got to crunch the numbers.
What are you looking at right now, LJ?
Actually, I'm capping the rest of the NBA last night because I'm trying to catch up on my notes because I don't like being behind. It was a big card last night, so
yeah,
I got to catch up.
before people get here, you know, they're gonna be bothering me and stuff. So I gotta get this stuff in before people start arriving today.
Before the open sign comes on.
Exactly, for real.
Come on, Detroit, smash these fuckers.
This is not good.
Snap the ball. Come on. Nothing. No.
We'll try Nut Flush. I can go out of my abode. I don't go much further than just a few miles around here.
Eberflus
I don't even
can't
go
coach.
to the Strip.
Oh, first flag.
Green Valley and South Point is about as far as I go. I thought I'd be coming to Vegas and cruising all up and down. No, not me.
This is not good. All right. Well, we have the Lions minus 2.5 live, which I find interesting. That total has dropped a point to 58.5. We need some defense. Dan Campbell must be losing his mind.
It's not a fumble, right?
I think that's a fumble.
No. Please no, Jim. What the hell is going on here?
That looked like a fumble to me. There is a flag, but
Oh, Lord. That's a fumble.
that looked a little bit like a pass that last time I looked at it. What does the chat think?
I think that's an out.
Yeah, that's a
I'm gonna get
pass.
the first look at it.
Pass,
I'm gonna
okay.
take the call, but
As long as the arm's going forward, they're gonna call it a pass.
the ball will have to
Or
move forward.
if
right
it was
now.
slipping out before,
That's what I think, LJ.
If it was slipping out before it went forward,
That's what I think.
they could call that a fumble. But what did they call it on the field?
Yeah, I'll tell you
They call
what.
it a fumble.
Then they may hold on. They may have held that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be.
I know
hard
this
to
is an
overturn.
obvious take, but before replay, that's an incomplete pass. After replay, nowadays I think that is it's going to be close. That's about as close as I've seen with this type of forward pass in a way, really, because it's supposed to be. Does your arm? Is that the thing that makes the ball go forward? And I guess his fingers are still on it, pushing the ball forward a little bit.
It looked like it was slipping.
Yeah.
Wow, what a wild start.
That's also part of it, Jimmy. Yeah, is the ball jostled before the passing motion is complete? I think is the way they talk about it now. So,
like on Thanksgiving, they're gonna do this, a performance like this. Like, I feel bad for people in Detroit right now, starting the Thanksgiving like this.
I'll say, hey, go. Thanksgiving has some wild twists and turns. I mean, usually it's been the Lions that they've got, they get off to interesting starts sometimes in these Thanksgiving Day games when they were poor, when they weren't good, and everybody get all up in arms. Look at Detroit. Oh, of course, it's Thanksgiving. And then the other team comes all the way back. So, but it does seem like they're, crowd needs to get off their butt a little bit.
Yeah. God damn it. I fucking doubled up on that first quarter, too. Hello.
And it stands.
I think I gotta go to Swiss Chalet.
They call that a touchdown?
Yeah.
Fuck my life. Well, what's the
They haven't shown us yet.
Start the fucking day.
It's dark right now. It looks like it's going to be Lions plus 2.5.
I don't like that. I like the money line.
No, plus 1.5. Wow.
That's some bull ass shit. I don't know. The ball did.
You missed it. You missed it.
He missed the extra point?
26, yeah.
Hey, we should. I don't know. I'm sure they have a prop on miss extra points or miss kicks in the next game. Guaranteed right now. I'm telling you. And in game 2 or 3, there'll be a missed extra point. This shit is like contagious. I'm not betting that shit. I'm just saying. Or are you fucking losing money?
It's part of gambling.
Yeah, I like this over though. I kind of like the Commandos too, man. I really do. That's a lot of points. But I think the over is definitely
64.5 now. That's such a high total.
Hey,
I mean, you have to think that. Don't you have to think that the Packers are going to want to slow this game down to a crawl? I got to bet it. All right, I just put a hundo on the under 64.5.
Somebody in the kitchen, boy.
Okay, just moved on that 64.5 under. Spenny said he'd take the Lions money line now. I mean, is that a worthwhile risk reward? You're getting plus 105.
I think it's worth it. Because who's to say that the Green Bay is going to score this in the second half? Maybe it flip-flops today. Maybe they score their points in the first half, but they fall off in the second half. You know, sometimes games go like that. You flip-flop from what you're used to doing. So.
Oh, and look at the nature. I mean, I don't want to talk about it like this, but the nature of the way you even said the Lions drive itself was more impressive. The Packers have capitalized on a huge play and then a lucky break their way, a turnover for a touchdown. So, they're not on pace necessarily.
There's so much fucking time left.
Get a 50 burger or anything.
Yeah, it's got to slow everything down.
I mean, there's a lot of fucking time left, though. I think the Lions should be bet.
He's really having some rough goes here to start the game. Maybe the Lions are being a little too aggressive in these games early on. They need to stick with. They're a formidable team, and against this team, they should be pounding the ball, even with a deficit.
Jared Goff needs to stop fucking turning the ball over.
No doubt. I know
what is that? Some baby hand type shit going on there? The ball just slips out of his hand.
Very small,
And then he throws 3 kicks last week. Come on, man.
He has very small hands.
Quit turning it over, Jared. That's what needs to happen. Look at that shit. What the fuck was that? So yeah, if he is gonna do that, give it to this rookie running back. Pound the fucking football. Whatever, just hold on to the goddamn thing.
Mr. Vape just moved on the first half under 44.5.
You think we had problems? We got more problems, guys.
Oh my good God!
Plus 2.5.
He fumbled. Did Goff fumble?
Yeah. We got more problems, guys. And whose ball is it? And it's Green Bay.
Oh man, that's why I took Green Bay early, man.
No, it's not Green Bay's ball. Lions ball.
Did I not just say?
Oh no, they just gave the Packers. Jesus.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was Packers ball, guys.
That's why I took them early, man. I had to take them early because I figured Detroit's gonna have jitters, man. Coming home Thanksgiving.
You know what Goff did? He had small hands. Dutch boy's right. He just dropped it.
Yeah.
Literally.
He just dropped it.
He tipped it. The defender tipped the ball out of his hand. He should have been holding it with both, but hey.
Oh my God!
Small hand.
The guy fucking barely touches the ball.
Fingertips, buddy. Fingertips. They strong.
Yeah, what isn't strong is Jared Goff's hands. His fucking mental right now. This guy's fucking turning it over every other fucking drive. Oh my God! And these are against the Bears and Packers we're seeing.
Go to your local dispensary and pick up some good kush in Detroit. It's not going well.
For real, huh? It is legal.
Yeah, it's not.
That's what I get for betting on the first half. I swear I never do good with first quarter bets.
6 turnovers in 5 quarters. Okay.
Yeah, I watched every single one of them too because I was on the Lions against the Bears.
I mentioned that. I mentioned that in the pregame. I said it. Four turnovers last game.
Mhm.
Now he had 6 in the last
Yeah,
5.
no wonder LJ over here all quiet. We're all on the Lions. He's over here fucking cheese dead. I didn't know that. Fucking cheesing and shit.
Hey,
over
I'm on a full game though, because I figured Green Bay was going to keep it close, and then the Lions pull away in the second half. That's what I, you know, what I'm saying.
Really?
That's my game plan. But I don't know.
So you got the Packers first
I
half.
had the
and
Packers
Lions
first
full
half,
game.
Lions full game.
Even though Packers don't score in the first half, you like that?
I kind of foresaw a flip flop. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, Green Bay's number 1 in second half scoring. What if they score their points in the first half, but they can't score in the second half?
That's
A lot of
exactly
times these
it.
games go like that. So that's my theory for this game. That's why I went into it like that.
So you got a good crystal ball.
Lucas grabbed the under 68.5. Right now, the live total 66.5. And he's got an over in his pocket. That's nice. I like that.
What's the lot? They moved all these.
The Lions are plus 4.5.
Damn, I got 5.5 at 120.
Yeah.
I don't like
Bay's
that.
27.
Plus 5.5.
Deacon.
That's almost an auto bet. Oh fuck, Razor. He's probably loving life right now. Shout out to our boy Razor.
I used to be about the custom jerseys, but no, you know what? Now I actually go for like the
That's commenting.
Chinese knockoffs with like the number. Like I look for the ones where like the numbers backwards. I'm like, that's the one I want. It's like Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Give me the one with the names misspelled.
Wow.
Man, this is a rough first half.
Could go
Yeah.
anywhere for Detroit.
Yo, it's a nice card for the NBA tomorrow too. It is, man. Already placed 2 bets. Minnesota tomorrow for sure.
Florida.
Yeah, hey, preview the Western Finals.
You think Sacktown's that? You think Sacktown might do that?
I did. No, Dutch. I did put a futures on him actually, and I saw. Did you guys do this? Sacramento. They've already gone down from 60-1 to 40-1 over the last week.
Yeah.
Why couldn't
Yeah, I
they
think
compete in
Chuck
the
got action on
division? All you need is a leverage. I took them to win the whole thing at 60-1. Just figured even at the conference semifinals, they'll have leverage there to.
They need to make a move for a big.
Oh
They
no!
need another big. But I'm a big De'Aaron Fox guy. You know, they got one of the better bench players in the league with Monk, you know. But they're small, man. They're small down low. Sabonis is undersized. He's nice though.
Oh yeah,
I got him at 28-1 to win the West.
Yeah, that's what I.
The
Yeah,
Kings?
that's what.
You
Yeah.
took the Kings to win the West?
At 28-1. Yeah.
Ooh, man.
Just for 200.
They're talking about
Okay.
making moves. They're talking about making moves. So
Yeah.
I don't
About
like
10
the
days
Zach.
ago, I went for
I
it.
don't mind the Zach
Call
Levine
that.
move.
There we go. Oh, no, they didn't call it.
What happened here?
Oh, it could have been no time left on the clock, but they called a timeout. Fucking Green Bay.
All right.
So we're about
So,
to be down 53-6.
Live total at 65.5. Spread
Holy
at 4.5. 3rd and 6 for the pack.
65. That's like 60.
What was the original total?
Right at kickoff, it was 47.5, but it was
Yeah.
like kind of bouncing
Okay.
between 46.5 and 47.5.
Golly, it's still to 60.
That's a lot, bro. I feel like,
66.
I feel like I should do that, but like I don't want to get too in on this first game.
They're believing Detroit's going to score a lot of points in the second half, bro.
This is a wild script they got the NFL to start off.
That's what they're trying to say.
Come on. I agree, TJ.
But yeah, the Kings got to make a move, get a big down low. That's why I like Minnesota tomorrow. Obviously, Minnesota's better
Stop
than
'em. Stop them. Fuck off.
Yeah, I'm still in the fucking commercial watching State Farm.
I think they stopped them, guys.
I don't know, man.
I think so. I
What
don't know
did you
if
make of the Kings' 2 games with New Orleans? Was that just a couple of games that were we
No, I
seeing?
talked about it yesterday. They're just too small. They're too small. They're a nightmare matchup for Zion and I'm not saying the Kings won't maybe be. Oh man, God, they're fucking close. That's close. But yeah, Zion. They have no one for Zion, and Big Val can do what he wants. They just need a big man. But against a team like that, against the same thing is going to happen tomorrow with Towns and Gobert. They're just too big down low for him. But Anthony's got to play big though. He can't be fucking little guy.
Come on.
All right. Well, gotta think that they go for it.
Yeah, they're going for this shit with this coach, I would imagine.
This
They're probably
is
going to get it too. That shit's hella close. Love's just got to fall over. Hopefully they'll be dumb and line up in shotgun. Hey.
Chosen one's moving on the Knicks tomorrow.
I like that. I like the Knicks. Miami off a big win.
Bucks first half smash spot tomorrow. I will be saying it tomorrow on your show, Jimmy. Breaking it down.
Bucks first half.
What was that, LJ?
Bucks first half over the Wizards tomorrow. Smash
Yeah, I like
spot.
that. They're gonna come back. Yeah, they finished strong against the Celtics, but they got smacked around the whole fucking game. I don't know how they covered. Double digits the whole game until it really mattered. That's okay.
Magic in Boston's a good game tomorrow too. Because the Magic first half. Both of these teams are good in the first
That's
half.
a big
Boston
spread
and
too,
Magic.
no?
I don't know. They don't have one out yet. I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's a big spread. They got a spread. I don't know about the first. I think it's big, bro. Like I'm thinking, I was thinking Magic first half too, because Boston be a little fat and happy, you know. But I got to cut it down. I can't be on so many games, but
I'll be up late tonight doing the cap.
Yeah, it's a big card tomorrow.
yeah, they're getting 5.5, so I bet you that shit will go. Let's go to 6. If you get like 3 in the hooker first half with the Magic, I like that.
Sky Dragon.
I like the Raptors too.
Oh my God! Stopped! Stop!
Yeah.
Stopped!
I'm still watching the fucking commercial. These cars racing each other.
I'm sorry.
Fucking Vegas, man.
Oh, that was huge. That total's gonna drop, baby.
Oh, he ran into the quarter.
Yeah.
I'm in Green Valley, Dutch.
First half is live.
I'm in Green Valley.
Is that where you are right now? The GVR?
Love ran
I
into
total
John.
down to 62.5, and the spread didn't change much. You still get the Lions plus 3.5.
What if
I'm
this
down
is the momentum turn right here? What if this turns the whole game around right here?
Yep.
Oh, it's good. Big Mo.
For real?
Yeah, Big Mo. Big Mo.
Because they're definitely going to score right here. They definitely better score.
I think I'm going to get on the Lions right now because I think they will score. That's right there. I think the Packers just might give this shit away with that one. Long game, but big stop.
They better score
Plus
this
3.5.
Yeah, it was a great stop by Jordan Love.
You got plus 3.5, Jim?
Yeah, what do you have?
He was the hardest hit.
2.5.
Wow, because I have 3.5 with the pick 'em.
Wow, that's crazy. I got 2.5 at minus 105.
Looking away here.
Let me get over here to Willie.
Oh man, Goff is going to be scared right now. Like this is plus 3.5. Is that? It's probably worth taking plus 3.5. You know?
Yeah, I like that. If mine was 3.5, I already bet. Yeah, William Hill is 2.5 at minus 115.
I mean, it's not going to be a close game.
Yeah, I'd bet that right now, Jim. I got 2.5.
All right, well, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
All my shit.
God, I've had 5 bets at 100 a pop live. It's not how I want to start off the first game, you know. was hoping to be nice and relaxing.
I'm taking Lions plus 7.5 and St. Brown to score.
Deacon, I have not, and I'd like to reach out to him. I've not. Have you? He wasn't around for the Breeders. I got to email him. I've sent him messages on Twitter, but I guess he's not on often. If you know something that's going on, can you hit me on Twitter, DM?
Smooth head, yeah. Plus 112. Wow.
If you have his number, Deacon, can you send it to me on Twitter? All right, this is what we need. Nice, slow drive.
What's your money line on at this right now, man?
Plus 120, and still it just moved to 2.5. Now it just moved to plus 115.
All right, I got 115. I'm gonna bet that.
All right, I'd like to stop live betting for a second, man.
I don't think I need 2.5. I would like 120, but
good opportunity right now.
I know, but this is a game one, man.
I'm sweating right now. Like leaky hands, Jim. Leaky hands.
I'm about to start it. I'm about to get in on this. All right.
Spenny says, keep feeding Monty. They don't need to abandon the run. Andrew says, finger off the trigger. Yes, I'm pretty comfortable with. I think this should all be fine. Truth teller back in action.
Guys, still gotta go to work today. This is too much already.
Oh yeah, Don, play with every game. We're here for all three. They're going to be different streams, so there might be like short 10, 15-minute breaks. Live total now at 61.5. Spread back to 3.5. Juice to minus 120.
I got 62.5. That's amazing.
Yeah, truth teller. Do you want to know the pregame, pre-flop, or you want to know live action? Al Civic says, thought my plus 118 was dead on arrival. Everything live. Everything's live except for our pre-game action. But yeah, no, there's still a lot of hope for us. The stop on fourth down. I mean, that was so desperately needed, man. Oh man, for everything. But I mean, there's been some very comfortable cashes. I mean, Ramone cashes the Watson prop on the first play of the game. We have a bunch of cappers, led by Nutflush Allen, who are on the Packers team total over. It's cashed. We have people who've teased the Packers. So Harold Williams cashed his Laporta anytime touchdown. Spenny cashed Laporta anytime touchdown, as well as the Kraft touchdown at 550. Jared Bush is on Packers team total over 18.5. Scarminati on the Packers team total over 18.5.
On the Lions full game, they gotta win. They gotta win this game.
So, all right, this is fun.
First half bet was fucking dumb. Jared. All right, let's not turn the ball over anymore.
Truth teller, I made 5 live bets. The first are atrocious, and then I did a little better. I'm on the Lions full game minus 3.5 for 100. They're offering me 54, 55 on that. I'm on the Lions first half plus a half. They're offering me 28, 21 there. The under 56.5 for 100. They're offering me 57, 53. The under 64.5. They're offering me my money back, $100. And then the Lions plus 3.5. They're offering me 90, 91. So it could be worse.
Yeah. Let's go, Crystal. Let's get that touchdown.
Got to try to keep up with Dutch here.
Yeah, man.
Let's bring on our next guest. He is the star of Midday Money, and he's been rocking with us on NFL Pub Hub, and he blessed our action with $150 dono. You know which gamblers are winning. You get an idea here. Please welcome Mr. Sean Higgs to the show. Happy Thanksgiving, Sean. How are you, my man?
Yeah.
What do you say, fellas? How are you? Happy Thanksgiving. Although not good for me because I got Detroit here early, so not looking good.
It doesn't matter.
Join the
They're
fucking
dudes,
party.
and they're real dudes.
Gonna have to do a chargeback on my
A real
donut.
dude. Sean Higgs.
That's funny as shit. Right? Charge back. Oh shit.
Listen, I got Penn State. They're covered, so we're all right so far.
There we
1-1.
go.
I'll take it. I don't know. What's everybody up to? How's everybody? I was
Good, Sean.
making some. I had to run to my mom's to do stuffed mushrooms because I got this giant turkey in the oven. I got no top rack. I'm like, all right, let me just go to my mom's down the street, throw the mushrooms over there for 20 minutes, and have a little snack.
Nice. Mom's that close.
Yeah. They when we moved, I said, you guys got to be near us. Getting old, so literally around the corner, basically. Well, Jimmy knows, like Texas, you're in these developments. They're freaking, it's like 2 miles away, but it's like a 1 minute ride because it's I don't know, it's enormous down here. It's freaking, it's Bucky's world down here.
Nice.
Jim, why no Bucky's Thanksgiving shirt here for the holiday? What are you doing?
Oh, nice. Bucky's. I love Bucky's, man.
That place is fabulous.
Oh, God.
It's fabulous.
Yeah, Bucky's is the shit, man.
Explain. So I wasn't watching any of this game. How did
Yeah,
Jordan Love, and I like Green Bay to start the season. I'm like, you know what? He's in the system for a couple of years behind Rodgers. He leaves. Guy sucks the air out of the room. Everybody's going to rally around the quarterback. 2 good games. They fall apart. 20 points. They hadn't scored 20 points, more than 20 once in the last 2 months. And now they're on 20 in the first quarter. What happened? Did we have turnovers?
Really
What happened in
Oh
this
my
game?
god.
It
Goff
was a
looks
defensive
horrific.
touchdown, Sean. Yes.
Did
That's
you see
what I'm
that third down pass by Goff?
That was so over. He was so wide open.
But it wasn't even a spiral. It's
And another turnover that gave the Packers the ball in the red zone, basically.
Oh yeah, that was a
Yeah.
fucking duck.
It was there have been some unfortunate
Small-handed
circumstances
twice.
surrounding this.
Small-handed. He's literally fumbled the ball twice.
I was told Detroit's for real, and they're the best team in the NFC.
Every day except Thanksgiving.
They're definitely not the best.
Honestly, though, I liked Green Bay to beat the Chargers. I think I had Green Bay here for Pro Sports on Sunday.
Yeah, you did.
And I thought the Bears would battle there, so I figured, all right, that's going to be a close game. Chargers lose outright, Green Bay win at home. They come here, and this is going to be like a 34-17 type game. Yeah, might be the other way, 34-17.
Yeah.
Let's throw it. You never know. I mean, you said the guy turned the ball over.
See Jared Goff looking though. He looks bad.
We got to. We need to stop here and a touchdown. I'll take.
Live total down to 59.5. Spread still Lions plus 3.5.
If we get 2016 at the half, I'll still feel good about it.
Yeah, I'd be comfortable with that.
Spencer, Goff's a fucking loser right now.
Circa Survivor was 216 entries with the Lions. 12 have the Packers.
Wow.
I guess they ran out. I guess they didn't. They already used up the Lions, the Cowboys, and I don't know who had the Niners probably.
Yeah.
What's the live number on Detroit here?
Should see what's going on.
I got a 115 and it is 2.5 all the way to 3.5.
If it were to continue, it would eliminate about 60% of the
I got a
field
unit on them live here. We'll see.
in that game. In this game,
Down 14. They're plus 115. That's all they are. Plus 115.
Yeah, the line's pretty telling, in my opinion. Someone said that in the chat too, so I had to fire away. See if I can get my first half unit back. Nothing wrong with a little more.
It's all on Goff here. Goff doesn't turn it around. Detroit's down. Detroit's
He
down.
can calm his fucking uncomfortable ass down. He's at home.
I took a Detroit first half -4. I think that's a loser.
Yeah.
We got money line here.
4.5. Like I was late to the party, but it was at 5.5 this morning, so I felt pretty good about it. Oh, I guess not.
I'll take them plus 3.5 for the game here.
Yeah, down 14.
I'll take them plus 3.5. You think they get back in it?
Yeah, all these Vegas books. None of the Vegas books are giving me 3.5. It's all 2.5.
Come on, man. I could have made this pass. Jesus.
Ay. what's everybody doing today? You guys all, I mean,
here we
Jimmy's
go.
got family. Everybody else, what do you just? Everybody's home by themselves. Nobody's cooking, doing nothing.
Working, man. Up in Canada, there's
Oh.
no Thanksgiving here, but happy Thanksgiving, everyone down there. I got to go to work in about a half an hour.
Canada. That's right. Your Thanksgiving's in October.
Yeah, it was a month and a half ago.
So you guys
What?
have turkey, or do you guys eat like bison or elk or something? What do you guys have?
Moose.
Moose?
We go out way up north. Yeah, we just hunt them and then we just carve them right up.
Moose legs. You know, people like the big turkey leg. You go up there and get some. I've got some moose leg.
Yeah, moose, elk, whatever it may be.
Caribou steaks.
Caribou. Yeah, that goes for a lot.
I always tease when I go on like sports show, but like Gabe, I always make like a bunch of elk and caribou jokes about Canadian food. He loses his mind. He's like, "You Americans, you don't know it's the same food."
There you go.
You
Yeah, this game's fucking disgusting.
Rob Franklin, he's president of the Jordan Love fan club. That guy.
Wagyu
That's
steaks.
killing me.
Nice chest.
Look at this
I
wagyu.
don't
There you
think
go,
Jordan
Jess.
Love's lit. Oh,
Out in Thailand, having wagyu for dinner.
Sounds like a nice life, dude.
Yeah, this guy's living. He's got good hair too, apparently. Al Cervic, I love Caddyshack. What a classic.
Some guys have it all, man.
I'm doing pizza today. Hey Wang, what's with the camera? It's a parking lot. Couldn't make that movie today, could they? That movie's not being made today.
Oh,
They could remake Red Dawn and Total Recall and not Caddyshack.
Damn, this is fucking disgusting.
Are we gonna get a stop here, Detroit? What are they doing?
Oh. They got problems.
Self-inflicted by Green Bay because Detroit ain't doing shit.
I like Robert Franklin. I like what he's up to today, man. Turkey and a ham in the oven. About to start some gumbo at halftime.
Gumbo. I mean, turkey and ham. I got a ham too going. That's fine.
Oh, nice. I love that.
Mashed potatoes. I don't know. I'm just stuffing. I need straight stuffing on Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
My wife makes it good. She puts like sausage in it. It's fabulous.
Yeah,
Stop them. God damn, man.
Good stuffing is super underrated, man. Absolutely.
Jordan Love, 11 for 12, 160, 2 touchdowns. Okay.
Oh, goddamn, he's just fucking, playing against JB.
Who is this? Like Tom Brady back in his prime? Like, Jesus.
We need to take Goff out and bring in Scott Mitchell. We need Scott Mitchell to Herman Moore all day today.
There we go.
Dad Goff.
Oh, Scotty.
My God.
And Herman Moore was nasty.
It's like
Live total down to 58.5. Lions plus 4.5.
Fuck. Makes me just want to keep firing away, but
Oh, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. That's a good one, line time.
Oh, that's one of the best.
That's a sad movie. It's good. It's a sad movie.
The monologue, Candy's monologue at the end is like that shows what a spectacular actor he is.
I got little chills from it because it's such a sad.
Yeah.
The way it ends, where he goes back and he finds him and he's running. He's sitting in a thinking about all the conversations together, and he goes back.
Yeah.
That was a great movie.
Yeah, fabulous. I can watch that as much as like when I was younger. I was like, oh, let's turn on Christmas Story. No, I can do Plane, Trains, and Automobiles. Although I do love that I saw there was like a Star Wars marathon rolling on the other day.
When I was in my late 20s, we had the Three Amigos on with the volume off. We had it on loop all day, every day. It was on TV with the volume off.
El Guapo, he's infamous. Infamous. Yeah, he's more than famous. He's infamous.
I got because Jose's so much younger than me. We'd send him movies to watch, and so I would get Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Him and his girl watched it. They loved it. Whatever. We gave him Three Amigos, and then they were not impressed. Then I realized, maybe that shouldn't be given to Hispanics. It's like, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't realize it. Like, they did not like it. They did not think it was funny. Thought it was disrespectful. And I was like, oh, maybe that was an ignorant move I made.
You guys said him like Fletch, like Chevy Chase, like
Fletch, yeah.
Funny Farm. Funny Farm's another good one of his.
Oh, that's perfect. Jesse's seen the movie for sure.
it's just a lot better than this football game right now. Goddamn.
Plethora. That's such a great part in the movie.
Wow. It's 6 yards.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, and
normally I don't bust out my pen this early in the game, but I'm chalking Detroit up as a loss.
Unless Goff turns into Brady or something.
I mean, forget about it. It doesn't. They can't stop anybody. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. I've
This
never
line's
seen
supposed to be,
Green
what,
Bay
8.5?
look this good in my life. Like Green Bay looks like they're Super Bowl team right now.
Yeah, where was this all season when I was saying, "Oh, take Green Bay to win the North. They're not that bad. Solid defense. They don't need the quarterback to do much. He's just got to manage and
These half their teams banged up and they're still doing it.
no defense. I mean, I guess that's why the line moved. I mean, I got a 7, but does no good when it loses.
Yeah.
Closing line value.
Poor Lion fans.
Yeah, fucking line value's been complete
Yeah,
ass.
it's listen, I like to be it's good to get a good number. Like you feel good
For
about
sure.
yourself, like, all right, I was ahead of it, but doesn't
I
win,
thought
it's
there
still a
could have
loser.
been flag there, but
I love it, but
No.
It doesn't mean by any means that you catch that shit. By any
Nope.
means.
No guarantee.
Wasn't 20-6. That would have been PI.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Were you surprised that wasn't PI?
Yeah. Yeah. They kind of tangled feet. But
Let me see here. Oh, hell no, there ain't no PI.
it wasn't obvious, at least. No.
God damn. I don't want to see
All
no
right,
flag.
field goal.
Too many flags. Hell no, that was no PI. Let's go.
Let's be down 17.
Jesus,
Yeah.
Lions plus 6.5.
Lions get a touchdown here. Okay, coach definitely thought that was PI. Get out the field, motherfucker. All right, we need a touchdown here.
Definitely. We need a touchdown and then a onside kick.
No, I mean the first half's over. I'm talking about I need to catch my full game.
That's a good one, Fat. You just got to keep reading.
To come back and beat the Bears somehow, some way last week. I'm not counting them out this early. I got to play some defense, so it's not looking good from a defensive perspective.
Lions get the ball at half, says Cam. That's good. At
Yeah.
least.
That's right. You want to what's there, like 6 minutes left in the half?
Yeah, man, it's tons
So
of
we
time.
score a quick one. We
Good
might be
job.
able to get 2 for 1 here. Maybe we get 10. Maybe we get touchdown and a half with a field goal.
Let's just get one right now, Sean, please. Can we get something? Let's just try to get one thing at a time.
I get you. I know.
That sounds pretty damn good, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Live Lions plus 5.
I got plus 6.5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fucking Jim gets the great lines over there.
Pinnacles.
How many times
5.
should I hammer this? I feel like it's a mistake.
Don't
to keep
stop it.
hammering. Yeah.
Because now we're loading up on bad stuff because we think like, oh, we liked it beforehand and keep they're going to come back. No guarantee they're coming back. They're down 20
I made
points.
one bet. I'm good with it outside of the pregame bet. I'm trying to, see if I can get even through this first morning game. Get right. You got action on this afternoon game?
Yeah, I got Washington at 9.5. I'm an early. I get early line, so I got a bad number, 9.5.
Yeah, I like Washington. I like them early. I like them at 13.5. I haven't pulled the trigger, but I like the over 47.5 for sure.
I like the over
Is
as
it-
well.
I bet the over. Is it down to 47.5?
It came down a point.
Damn it.
I mean, I don't think that's a.
I like it though. These two dudes, I think it's like 9 out of the last 10 have went over with these two teams.
I just feel like Washington's got. They're going to come out and run every play in the book here to try to get with it.
How do I not move on that 6.5? Like are we?
Don't keep doing it. Why? Are you going to be shocked if they lose this game 30-17? Don't do it.
I want to do it.
The books don't think Green Bay's getting another 10 points. 32.5 team total on Green Bay right now. So
That's what it is?
yeah, 32.5 minus 125.
What does that tell you?
129.
I mean, I guess because you got the short field, but I don't know. This last drive, they just started on their own 14 and went down and almost scored a touchdown.
I don't know how you don't take that. Yeah, like I don't know. Campbell's got to start getting a little more vocal on the sideline. Start getting pissed off. We need to see Campbell lose his shit. That'll get the team going. Guy looks like he's someone stole his turkey.
Jesse.
I mean, best case is they score a touchdown here. then they score one out of the second half, and it's
They gotta get the defensive break though. They gotta put together a nice little drive somehow, some way.
23-20 in the third. You got a shot.
Salamis.
Keep firing on the Lions money line. No, don't. Can't.
I'm at 23-13 halftime. I'm cool with. I don't like it. But.
You know what?
I mean, Goff can't even get a playoff at home. Come on.
Can't throw it.
Takes a sack. Love it.
At least he didn't fumble. He fumbled last time.
We suck right now.
And all I heard coming in was like how banged up. Well, I should say that. Like after I popped out, changed my wife and kids were watching a parade. I put the game on and I'm like, well, Green Bay's so banged up in the secondary and the linebacking.
Worse.
Yeah, we got 6 points.
Wait till you see this one.
Wild.
Oh, you're ahead of me. Yeah. That's a nice pass. That's why we're not keep piling on that 6.5 in game.
Yeah, he's shook, man.
He is shook. He's still asleep. He's not used
Oh,
to this.
there's a flag.
All right, they called a flag finally. Yeah, there we go.
Man, let those stripes get us back in this bitch. Fuck it.
Honestly.
Wow.
They call a flag and the quarterback sandwiched and they're throwing the flag down. Did that flag stand?
Yeah, hands in the face.
Oh,
It was in the secondary.
yeah, I saw the receiver go down, but the fact that Goff was in a trash compactor getting swallowed up, I figured they'd pick up the flag.
Calm the fuck down, bro.
What do you think about the Miami game tomorrow with that
Honestly.
6.5 to 9.5?
Give St.
Wild.
Brown the fucking ball.
I'm on the under 41.
Well, I kind of like the over tomorrow.
Yeah.
Go.
Well, I just think Boyle's going to come in and I don't know. I just that's a number where just mistakes could make that game go over. You're like a broken tackle, Tyreek Hill, 145 yards and at halftime with a couple missed plays, and that game's 21-13 because nobody thinks there's going to be scoring in it. You know.
Yeah, no, that's true. I look forward to watch sauce on Tyreek. That's going to be the matchup of the game. All right, live total down to 56.5. So those unders that we snagged live are looking much better.
Yeah, that's a good number there.
Well, we got 66.5, right? What was the?
Did you? Wow, fabulous.
Oh, sorry, 64.5.
Green Bay has a defense. They do have a defense.
Unfortunately, I did it early too, so I have 56.5 and 64.5.
Yeah, I'm showing a 56.5 right here.
We need a long drive, though. I don't want to go 2 for 1 here. I want this to end the half.
Well, the way it's going, it looks like this will take you to halftime. I mean, 3 minutes left. They got to be looking for 7 now. I mean, I know it's like you just want points on the board, but take the 7 here and then try to do something to start the third.
Mm-hmm.
Something's wrong with Goff. I don't know what it is.
Well, apparently, according to the chat, it's the extremely small hands.
Coming into play.
Here's one for you, Jimmy. Since you know your movies, how about this line? Small hand smells like cabbage.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got you, man.
Okay.
I can't place that.
Small hands smell like cabbage. So I married an axe murderer.
Oh shit!
With Mike Myers from SNL.
Yeah.
That's a funny one. You ever see that movie?
I've done shows with Mike Myers.
Okay.
Lions
not-
are 3
not
next week
years.
in New Orleans. What do you think about that game?
That's what we were talking about. We were talking about what that line was going to be.
344.5.
Throw what's Goff? Nah, you know what?
The rest of it break or no?
What's up?
The rest give us a break or no?
Oh, Goff, missing guys, man, missing.
Intentional grounding. Yeah, Goff's a fucking bum right now, man. Honestly, he didn't look good against Chicago.
I mean, if Goff can't handle these big games, what's going to happen in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna get smacked in the playoffs, that's for sure.
Yeah, this reminds me of Jim, the Super Bowl, kind of.
Yeah.
What's the third down?
Yeah, 3rd and 12.
Fucking 14.
They got 3 guys.
Campbell's a gambling guy. What's he gonna do? Maybe take a.
He's got to go for it.
You gotta go. Maybe you try for like 8 yards here, 9. Don't try to get the whole kit and caboodle, and then go for it on 4th.
No, that's what's happening.
I'm a play behind.
You just wrote the script.
Did I? Yeah, complete pass. Here we go. Yep. It's about 4 yards short, 5 yards short.
Yeah, 4th and 4. I
There's
won't
St.
talk
Brown.
about.
Everybody's got St. Brown props today. He just got a catch.
I won't talk about what happens here. Let you guys watch it.
Well, so somebody will ruin it for the chat anyway. It'll come up.
I always put the chat down, hide it for these plays.
There's no reason. I mean, what he's gonna throw an incomplete pass? That's more than likely here. Well, he's got empty backfield. Why doesn't he just take? I don't even know. I'd say he should run it. Well, right up the middle. Nobody's in the middle of the field there, Goff. There you go. Nice. There you go.
All right.
That's what I like to see. Yeah.
On that note, guys, I got to hit the road here. Got to go off to work. Jimmy, thanks for having me on, brother.
Oh, Goster, thanks for rolling with us, man. Looking forward to have you back in business next Thursday and next Tuesday on Peter Loshak's show.
Yeah, you bet you guys. I'll be breaking down the hockey for you and all the other stuff. Golf's coming up in January. It's a treat, guys, being on. Hopefully Detroit can turn it around. Dutch, Ramone, Sean, nice meeting you there. LJ,
awesome.
Guys, be good. Cash some tickets, and I got to go slave away for 10 hours. So have fun.
Be well, Goster. Be well, my man.
Thanks, Coach. Nice to see you again.
Holy fuck.
I'm watching you, Coach, on Jimmy's show.
Aye.
23-6 live. The total at 55.5. Live spread at 7.5.
Wow, 7.5, huh?
Ronnie and Bergie cashed his Packers team total. Those of you on the dog team total over. What a thing of beauty! Great job. We had a bunch of cappers in the chat.
That's a good one. I mean, I didn't see it. I mean, I know the Lions defense have been bad the last couple weeks, but I've just not been a love backer of late. Although I do like them Sunday, but how is this embarrassing? Embarrassing, Detroit. All the Detroit hype, and then you wet the bed here on Thanksgiving.
It's wild. Well, we need to stop here, man. This is huge. Walk This Way 1975 said, "What up, fellas? Anyone like Dallas? Alt line -20."
Oh, walk this way. Where you been? Nice to see you.
Why wouldn't you lay the 20 for like Dallas? Right? I mean, let's be honest. This game could be 33-10, right?
Yeah.
27-3, 27-6, 40-10. I'd rather lay 20 than the 13 or 14, because if they're going to win, they're going away.
I think so. I think that makes sense.
Then they won't. Either way, they're not covering 20, or 14. So I'm figuring get the plus money. Take that plus money. Dallas minus 30 for 1,400. Holy cow! But again, that's not even that shocking. Why can't that be 40-10?
Yeah.
44-13.
Nunya made a big bet on the Packers team total. It was Nutflush Allen pushing it. Nunya, great job, buddy. Easy casher for you guys.
Cam with Washington 20.5 on the tees. There you go.
I'm with you, DG. I think Howell delivers enough to get us the over. I've felt that the whole time. But
I bet my mom's funeral money on the Lions today. Is that for when she goes, or she's past? You're supposed to pay for it now. Like, is it? Do you have a little fun set up just in case, or is this?
All right, that was a big one. So what do the Packers do here? Do they just sit back and do nothing? Let the clock run out, give the Lions no momentum? It'd be a strange way of handling it. It looks like that's what they're doing.
Why would you hike the ball before the?
That made no sense. I'm with DG.
I was always embarrassed to say something like I haven't watched a gazillion football games on every level and I don't know the latest thing to do or something.
Oh, Jesus. This Lions defense is absolutely horrifying.
I mean, you get a good play like that under a minute to go. Under what? 2 minutes left.
Right now
What happened here?
we're at 52 seconds.
Look at this, right up the middle for midfield. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, the Lions. Is this where you jump on the Lions next week? Because this line's going to come down to 2.5 and you grab them on the road against the Saints?
I need to see something out of this defense.
I don't know, but Jared Goff eats canned cranberries. I know that. Walk This Way's at a football tournament. Wow, that must be like multiple games.
Well, this is a huge series.
Maybe it's just a turkey bowl or something. Turkey bowl, maybe.
This is a huge series here for our action, man. Our unders. Ooh-wee.
Oh man, not good. Not good.
Get him. Final. Okay. All right. Well, that's what we needed. I'll be right back.
That's funny, Dunya. That's real funny. That is funny. Man, what also is funny is this goddamn Detroit Lions defense. Showing up like this at the crib on Thanksgiving, on Turkey Day?
Terrible.
This ain't the way, bro. This ain't the way. All them fans should be very upset with what they're seeing. Because I'm all the way here in Vegas, pissed the fuck off. I'd be even mad if I bought a ticket to go see this bullshit. Well, 4th and 6, and you guys probably already seen what's going on.
No, I'm not. Let's see. They're going for it at midfield?
Yeah, lined up to go at 4th and 6, 41 seconds to go.
No, they didn't go.
They just trying to draw them off sides?
Yeah.
Hi, Mike. Lucas, MSU and U of A, they're playing a neutral site game in Palm Desert. I went Sparty and over, but nothing too serious.
All right. Well, we're going to go into the half. Doesn't look like Detroit's probably going to do anything here unless something miraculous happens. 41 seconds to go. They do have all 3 timeouts left, but the way this first half is going, I wouldn't be surprised if they just try to go in and regroup.
Boy, Higgs, Texas A&M can't miss. I'm on PSU with you, and Texas A&M just can't miss.
Wow,
What's
Jared
that score now?
63-54. They must be shooting 70% in the second half.
Shout out to the pimp. Mike Money in the building. Iowa and Villanova spots for me. Let's cook these books, boys. Yeah, man. I dig it. I dig it. Iowa and Villanova. College basketball looks. Hey, man, good looking out, Pimp.
That one's coming up right half an hour if anybody's interested. So Mike sending us the plays. He says he's got Iowa and Villanova. Villanova against Carolina, bottom of the hour. Looks like Carolina about a 2-point favorite right now, 2.5. That one is at, like I said, bottom of the hour. And he also said Iowa taking on Oklahoma. That is in 1 hour. That one is out at my old stomping ground in San Diego. They're playing a tournament at the REMAC Center. And Iowa's up against Oklahoma. It's a pick-up. No, Oklahoma 1-point favorite. Mike M likes Iowa.
None I'm about to get in that building, man. He said he already had 6 deviled eggs. Hey, man. I'm about to give me some deviled eggs here real shortly.
You know what? I didn't make deviled eggs. I need some deviled eggs.
I love deviled eggs, man.
Deviled eggs are a must on Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Hey, Dutch, did you see who the Bucks play on Sunday?
I did not.
Damian Lillard playing his old team, Portland, on Sunday.
Oh, really? Is it in P-Town?
It's in Milwaukee.
In Milwaukee? Yeah, they're going to smack. Man, I definitely won't be taking Portland after that.
Damian Lillard props, buddy.
What a call by Razor on the Blazers yesterday.
Right? But the Jazz suck, though, man. I could see that happening.
Oh, yeah, smacked them. Yeah, they smacked them, man. That was a hell of a call. That was a gambler's first glance. Shout out to our boy.
And he was so confident in it, too. It's one thing to make a bet and just, like, quietly deal with it. But he was like...
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a good card tomorrow, Jimmy. I'm gonna be on.
What are they doing 20 seconds here? What are they doing?
There's Mikey M in the house.
They are shifting illegally is what they're doing. To no one's surprise.
Just get this fucking half over.
Well, Green Bay +5 cash for me.
Nice
job. Wounded duck right there.
I mean, good shit, LJ. My fault.
1-0. Start off the day.
Hell yeah.
There you go, LJ.
I'm about to be 0-2 because I think I'm going to lose this full game on the Lions. It's not over yet, but I don't like what I see.
Yeah, at this point, I just want to get close to breaking even on my live action. The unders are what I'm going to need.
I think you're safe on the unders because Lions can't. I mean, if they score anything, there'll be some garbage late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, live total down to 53.5. Ronnie Lofton got it at 59.5. My 56.5 looking a little better.
Are you sure that's not Scott Mitchell in there at quarterback?
He'd be better. What are you talking about? Maybe not Scott Mitchell at 58.
Better.
Maybe he's not Scott Mitchell at 58, but
in the Magic Man one?
I mean, if the Lions were so bad back then, Scott Mitchell was the best thing they had going. That's for sure.
Ronnie Berge says, anyone on the under in the Egg Bowl? I saw your action, Sean. I'm with you on Mississippi State.
Yeah, I like Mississippi State there.
Yeah,
I'm on the under in the Egg Bowl.
You on the under? It's going to be a fun one.
Great meetings have gone under. Oh no, Kiffin, it's been good for Ole Miss, man. 10 more wins. Joke's on you guys, but I don't know what Mississippi State's going to do today to get enough to get that game into the 50s. I don't know. I'm worried about.
Oh my God, they
Stark Vegas. The lights are out in Stark Vegas.
There was 5 seconds on the clock. What's this kick from? I was sure they didn't get the timeout in.
This is a deep ass kick, though.
63-yarder.
Fuck. Chosen one guy.
Well, his last name is Carlson. I imagine it's within his range.
That's good shit.
Wow.
Good shit. Chosen one. Happy Thanksgiving, my dude.
Oh, Dave, we got picks from Dave. He's on the under for the Egg Bowl.
Got it. He's got a
Good, Dave.
60-yarder. Did he get it?
No, just
they ran out of the end zone?
Yeah. Just missed it. It looked well, off the foot. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna
He's
go.
gonna run it back.
Nunez on
the
the other
flea
side. He's
flicker?
on the over 54. All right. Wow.
boy.
Look at this. Who would have thunk it? Vegas must be smiling. 23-6 Packers in the first half.
They get the Packers out right here. They're good for the whole day.
Oh,
They're good
yeah.
for the whole day. They're
Oh,
laughing.
nothing
Yeah,
to
they're loving
hate the
that.
smiles on those faces.
They
Jared
got
Goff.
that ruins every money line parlay today with the faves.
Oh, yeah. You know,
every
see how many-
teaser.
Yeah. Oh, they're laughing. You know how many people would have just taken the favorites in that money line parlay? I mean,
Oh yeah.
Jared Goff, 8 of 16 for 100 yards and a touchdown. Jordan Love, 15 of 20 for 189 yards and 2 touchdowns. Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, he's been targeted once out of the backfield. I don't understand. Isn't that such a big part of the offense, throwing him out of the backfield? He's had 3 carries for 13 yards. Montgomery's had 9 carries for 28 yards. The A.J. Dillon prop, I mean, it was a really sharp plan of Ramone's. Ramone's plan was that, to back the Packers on their props. And he cashed Christian Watson in the first play. Dubs is at 23 yards. Jaden Reed's at 20 yards. So you're going to need, a little more there. You got 43 and 42 and a half. And then Dillon's carried 8 times for 30 yards. So you need 20 more yards there. It's a really nice spot for you. And then you have the Laporta reception prop. He's got 2 catches.
Yeah,
thus far.
he just had one, and as soon as I saw that flag, I was like, okay, great. Well, he's not going to get another catch. Go ahead.
Yeah, 2 fumbles for Goff. I mean, no interceptions thrown in this game. I wonder if the Goff pick is of interest to anybody. Rashawn Gary has the 2 sacks. The pass rush from the Lions has been nowhere to be found. So I guess what we need to know, if we're breaking this down, we want to hear from you guys in the chat. What is the game script here in the second half in the prop market? And at this point, I mean, aren't some of the, like, Amon-Ra St. Brown has 2 catches for 14 yards. And his live prop here, over here to player, his live prop is it's still at 73 and a half yards. Wow.
But they're gonna start throwing the ball. They're down 2 touchdowns.
Still, I thought we'd get high 50s.
No, because they'll just zone in on them.
Wow. Jameson Williams live is at 33 and a half. Sammy Laporta live at 69 and a half. Khalif Raymond live at 29 and a half. Hard to trust any of that. So then if you move over to the rushing yards, I mean, aren't the Packers going to try to slow this game down to a crawl? Like, what do we think of A.J. Dillon with, at 64 and a half yards? He's already at 30.
You think they're going to run the ball?
Jared Goff's yards just dropped from 292 and a half to 291 and a half. I mean, it would take a lot of balls right now to expect Jared Goff to throw for 192 yards in the second half after what we've seen. I mean, I know they're going to be airing the ball out throughout, and then Jordan Love is just at 269 and a half. I mean, the market is telling us here that this is going to be all rushing here. Spenny Pennybombs took Patrick Taylor over 16 and a half rush yards. I mean, all he needs is 7 yards. And that makes a ton of sense to me. Why don't we go around the horn and hear what you guys are thinking here for any movement or any game script in the second half and expectations in the second half. Sean, why don't we hear from you at this point? I guess you didn't
look terrible. I mean,
yeah.
What are they going to come out and be like, the first series they ran a ball, right, twice right out of the gate, and then third down they had a nice completion. Think, all right, here we go. You're going to attack a weak secondary. Why aren't they doing more of that? Like, what? Granted, defensive touchdown, turn the ball over, fumble. His throws don't look good, but you're down 2 scores at home here. You got to think they're going to come out and be more aggressive and throw the ball. You want Goff over props? I mean, I'm not saying take them, but the game plan is, hi, we're down 14. We need him to throw the ball. Number 1 wide receiver, as you mentioned, his total's what, 76 yards? Didn't come down at all for, right, St. Brown?
Yeah, I mean, I really did not expect to see a 73.5.
No, I mean, let's be honest. You take what's Detroit third quarter. You think this is where they're going to come out and new script, second half, they're going to come out.
They get
move
the ball
fast.
Yeah.
Score in the first 5. You could do a score in the first 3 minutes of the quarter or something. You think they're going to come down and?
By the way, these lines are moving quickly. So the Amon-Ra St. Brown at 73.5 has dropped to 72.5, and then it just dropped to 71.5. The A.J. Dillon rushing yards has gone from 63.5 to 64.5. The Patrick Taylor rush yards that Spenny just moved just dropped 1 from 16.5 to 15.5. Jared Goff's 291.5 passing yards in the second half just dropped to 288.5.
Well, what we've seen out of Goff is he's not good today.
Yeah.
So why, as much as I just said, yeah, you want to look at that because they're down and going to throw the ball. But if he's throwing the ball over guys' heads and intentional grounding and overthrowing guys and underthrowing guys, it's not going to make a difference if he's going to throw the ball, if he's not getting caught. I don't know. That's why I'm not a huge jump in game thing. So like we're talking about, Jimmy, when it was 6-8, like, I want to jump on this. Like, well, we're just doubling up on bad numbers now because we think they should have won this game. They were 7-point favorites to start, and they're going to come back. The guy's playing like trash, and the defense has not been good in 3 weeks. They have one good game. The Raider game is the only game they kind of held up defensively. Now is because they had Garoppolo and then the backup quarterback came in. They gave up 37, 38 to the Ravens. Last week they gave up points. The week before that they gave up points. Why? Green Bay basically defensive touchdown, short field. They haven't done nothing. So where is the faith in the Lions? I can't have the faith in the Lions right now. You're going to turn the ball over. You can turn the ball over. It doesn't make a difference how bad the other offense plays. They can score for 20 yards out. They almost hit a 60-yard field goal. You left them time. You punted the ball away, and they had a shot to make a hit a
they
field goal.
total that. There's going to be. You got some splaining to do at the press on that last little
Holy
series.
cow! I mean, everything
that was a lack of.
But everything that could have went wrong had gone wrong, and you're still only a play away from being down a touchdown. Like, you know what? Like if they made that 4th down conversion and all of a sudden they scored there and it's 23-13 at the half, then we got a whole different mindset here. So you come down and score fast here, you're still down only 10 points. You're not totally out of the woods, but
the Detroit Lions, the Jared Goff passing prop has now dropped 6 yards. 6 yards since 2 minutes. 285.5 now. And A.J. Dillon's rush yards has gone from 63.5 to 65.5.
Well, that makes sense because they're going to want to run the ball and milk the clock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, in fact, Jimmy, if I'll make one play, I'm going to double down on Dillon, and I'll go over 65.5 now. Is that what it is?
That's what it is right now, yes.
That'd be my addition to the 49.5 full game. I mean,
I think the run one is where I'd probably go first for the rushing yards for Dillon.
Yeah. No, it's only total rush for me. I believe that's right. Right, 65.5.
Yeah.
That's my one addition at this time.
That makes sense, and I'd like to hear your thoughts on what this second half script is going to look like. But I think that Dennis, it's a pretty sharp point. I'll pop it back up on the screen again. He's saying that he'd rather bet Goff yards over than bet on a comeback. For them to come back, he has to put up yards. And I don't trust him to finish drives with touchdowns. And we know they won't be kicking field goals.
Yeah. But he hasn't completed the passes as it is. Like, I'm all for the yards. Like, he's going to have to throw. He's down. But, hello? Did we watch the first half? They're down 23-6. They look terrible.
Get LJ back in action here. LJ,
I don't want to run to bet it. I know people like hearing that. I'm not running to bet this game. Why would you want to bet? Somebody said, where's the one person put up there? 23-6 with a terrible game. Yeah, it's terrible. Why would you want to bet on a terrible guy playing terrible? How about there's a good one? Interception plus 210. I like that better.
That's
That's something I go with.
That's a nice risk reward saturated.
Yeah, 2-1. Take it. See if I got this on BetMGM.
LJ, first off, excellent call. LJ gave us the Packers first half plus 5. Great work.
Yeah.
LJ, is there anything that you're looking at here for second half action? And if you're not going to pull the Goff just went up a yard to 286.5. So that's gone down from 291.5 down to 285 and come up to 286.5. Is there anything that you are looking at, or do you have any leans if you're going to stay off here for second half action from the prop market or on sides and totals?
Yeah, I got Jared Goff 2+ and the win still in my pocket. And if I want to see how Detroit responds coming out at halftime. If I see that they're not capable of moving the ball, I'm just going to jump on the Packers to cover full game. So that's my plan.
What about some anytime touchdowns for Montgomery or Brown or somebody?
Yeah,
Jabir Gibbs probably be a good look for him.
I see plus 175 for him.
Yeah, he's dual. He can run it or catch it. So I'll probably lean more towards him than Montgomery. But if they get in the goal line, they're definitely gonna give it to Montgomery if they get down to the goal line. So it just depends on where they're at on the field.
Yeah. Why do I think it's gonna be a passing TD for them coming out of the half?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be. They're gonna have to come out in third quarter. If they're gonna try to stay in this game, they're gonna have to come out in third quarter and smash the Packers to get back in the game. So
Brown is 450 and Gibbs is 400.
But yeah, that's my plan, Jimmy. See how Detroit
Oh,
responds.
wow. AJ Dillon rush prop just went up to 67.5.
Yeah.
So that's gone up 4 yards throughout halftime. Wow. Sorry, what was the trigger that's going to be pulled?
No, I said I want to see how Detroit responds out of halftime. And if they can't move the ball, I'm going to take the Packers to cover the game. So we'll see where the number is.
Orange Juice Octopus thinks that this is going to end up favorable for the Detroit Lions right now, which is, down 17 at halftime.
How about a alt line 75 yards or more rushing for Dillon plus 280?
Wow. It's amazing that just those extra, it's at 67.5 here for minus 115 that, an extra 7.5 yards would turn a minus 115 into a plus 280. That's wild. Wow.
See, if I'm going to jump into props, I'm going to look to do something, plus. I need the plus one. I don't want to run the minus, even if it's a 115. I'd rather say, you know what? If he's going to get 67, why isn't he going to get 80? Right? You're one busted run away, and anytime I turn my head to watch this game, I see like a 7-yard run anyway for Green Bay.
Wow. Live total at 52.5. Lions money line plus 290 right now. 7.5 is the spread.
I'll be right back, Jimmy. I'm getting some stuff straight before people start coming over to help my wife.
Oh yeah, my man. No, absolutely. Never worry. Yeah.
See, she wants me to help her. Yeah. So be right back.
No, we love it, LJ. Respect. So this is yeah, I don't feel I can understand the AJ Dillon prop, but I don't really feel comfortable pulling the trigger on anything here myself, I'm 5 live bets in. I've already lost one of them, that first half plus a half. The bets got better as it went on. The under 64.5, they're offering me almost half profit right now. For the 656.5, they're offering me 112 on a hundo. I think I'm just going to stay with my action at this point. So while we're doing that here, why don't we start touching on thoughts for game 2 here and a plan of action, and why don't we start by just touching on the market move here for the second half Or sorry, for the second game. Pinnacle is still holding this at 48. It is juiced to the under. I sure bet it at the wrong time. I bet it on Tuesday at 48.5, with confidence. So I don't
I wouldn't worry about that half move. Dallas is going to score. They're going to score a special teams touchdown, maybe a defensive touchdown. Washington's going to be playing balls out, trying to salvage their season, do something. Rivera's on his way out. So even if they're not putting up the points, they will turn the ball over and give the short field to Dallas.
Yeah.
So I think you're safe either way because Dallas is going to win. Dallas is either going to put up 40 plus and it'll be, again, 44-13 kind of game, goes over total, or it's going to be 34-20 and it's going to get over the total.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I'm really excited about the opportunities in that game. Because I have a real clear plan with it. So, and then here with the side, we've seen it move to 13.5. Right now, it feels like there's sharp money coming in on that under. 28% of the tickets, 37% of the cash on that under. And then on the spread right now, it's been like this all week. All week, there's been bigger bets placed on Washington, and yet the line continues to move towards the Dallas Cowboys.
And listen, I got a bad one. I got 9.5 out of, me. I go early Saturday, Sunday, way ahead of the games. I can't believe this is at like a 14 right now. I mean, I know they're bad. I was hoping to get 10, like, maybe it'll be a 10. 13.5. I know they lost to Tommy DeVito, but this is the Cowboy. I'm a Cowboy fan, Jimmy. I like Dallas, but like the coach, why can't I saw him lay an egg in Arizona? You're telling me they can't come in here and this game be 24-22 or turn it some? I saw Washington give the Eagles all they could handle and put up 30 twice against those guys. I know it's not the same as playing Dallas, but they're a team that when you don't think anything of them, hello, here they come and put up some points. Why? 37-34 will be shocked. I won't be shocked. Just like I won't be shocked if it's 44-10. I just 3.5 points. People, listen. The public loves what they saw, right? They saw the Giants win, and they saw Dallas. The short-sightedness, right? The recency bias comes in. Dak's been awesome. 37 points per game the last 4 games for them. Something along those lines.
Yeah,
right for Dallas.
Their offense is, last week
33, 49, 23, 43 the last 4 weeks.
The Prescott, and they didn't have to do much. Prescott only threw for 189 yards against the Panthers. The leading receiver was CeeDee Lamb with 6 catches for 38 yards.
It's a defense and special teams. It's fabulous.
But
that's what you see from Dallas. 38-3 New England, 30-10 the Jets, 40-0 Giants, 33-10. They wallop these kind of teams. The
defense tightens up on third down at a spectacular rate. They're only allowing third down conversions 32.8% of the time. That's a great number. They're second in the league there, and they do the same thing offensively on third down. Dak able to run the ball if needed. I watched that first half, and the Panthers defense looked okay at times. They were stopping the Cowboys, and then just dumb mistakes. But then the Cowboys completely took over in the second half. So
again, I wouldn't over number one for me. As much as I've watched him, I think over is a safe play as well.
Yeah, I like it.
Because I think you get the over either way. Even in Dallas, if it's a Dallas blowout, you get the over. And if it's a close game, you get the over. So
yeah, no, I do too. And then that would, kind of maybe possibly lead us towards, what is that?
If you think this game is 20-6, I don't see it being that kind of game. That's the only way it stays under is if Washington is shut out or this is a 10-10 game. That is not anywhere on my bingo card for this game.
There's my guy Tone Miggins in the house. CeeDee Lamb is the levels play today. Anytime touchdown from CeeDee Lamb.
2 TDs plus 550.
And there is our guy Nunya gifting a Pub Sports Radio membership. Thank you, Nunya. And Johnny K getting it. I love that. Love that very, very much.
How do those work? I see those all the time. I don't know if I should give those or just the regular donos. I see the memberships.
Oh man, there's nobody who's been kinder to the channel than you. So don't.
I always go. You know what? Like so I see like Dave a lot. He gave me a shout out on the little channels with you guys. So I always try to support the channels. Plus, you know.
Wow.
My guy Pete. Where is
All
Pete?
right.
I thought Pete was coming in. Did I miss Pete today? What's he doing?
No, he's coming in. I'm not sure when. He's trying to figure it out.
Is he busy at the parade over there?
I don't know what his plan is. I love. He
There
always
is a
comes.
big run.
He's yeah. It's a great run. Great start to the second half for the Lions. Let's see what he's saying. Everybody, like the late game is going to be, wild. We'll have full 10 people. And there we go. Another big pass play. Oh, they're pumped up.
Yeah, I was trying to get him. I was trying to get him plus 7.5. It wouldn't let me get it. Now it's down to 5.5. I'll just keep my 3.5, I guess. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, that's the situation I'm in as well. I just have to. All right, the Lions are driving back-to-back big plays. Not much time being taken off the clock. That total's creeped up to 55.5.
You need 7 here.
Without a doubt. And if it gets closer, I mean, Campbell's not afraid of firing there.
No, he's gonna go for it. But here's the thing, though. I mean, hopefully I don't even know what's happening here. Let's see.
Amon-Ra St. Brown now with 42 passing yards. Receiving yards. That was a very quick move. I guess that should have been it. All right, big 2nd and 9 here for the Lions.
Like, I'm not one to say let's take 3, but I wanted to. You almost want to take the points because the offense for Green Bay, short of one drive, really didn't do much, right? I mean, we're talking fumbles and interceptions here to get them in scoring range and putting points on the board.
Yeah, there was that one drive, the second drive of the game, and I thought that I wasn't expecting because that first drive was all based on that big pass. Swissy just snuck in Monty for a touchdown, minus 110. And did he just cash it? Yeah. Montgomery, you just got in time, Swissy. I can't believe that. All right. Oh, there's a flag. I think that's after the play. I think that's going to be. Wait, Montgomery. I don't know what the hell's going on now. No, holding. Bring it back. 10-yard penalty. Wow. Lions can't have nice things, man. What an idiot. It was the wide receiver, too. Was it Reynolds? God, what an idiot. What an idiot. There was. Oh, wow. That is wild. Unbelievable.
What are they doing over there? They're hugging.
Yeah. God. Campbell is nonplussed. So it's a 3rd and 1 because that happened at the 1-yard line, right?
Yeah, he was like literally on the 1-yard line, wrestling the guy, tackling him.
Orlando, let's stay confident. Let's just do what we can. Not that was a nice run by Monty here. Monty can get it still. Let's just all stay in our shoes. Yeah, you're getting those rushing yards, my man. All right. We are 1st and goal for the Lions. Oh, that was so close. Is he? Oh God!
What
Oh,
happened?
I can't. Oh no, it's in. They're saying he's in, and he's in. Touchdown, Monty. There you go, Swissy. There
Let's see
you
the
go.
Let's see the replay.
Oh, it's so close, but he's in. There you guys go. Nice job. Nice job. All right. What a roller coaster minute you just had, Swiss. Fuck, man. All right, and they're going for 2. This is important here. Robert Franklin got Monty on the card. Nice job. Oh, I don't know. Oh, they're saying he's in. God, that was close. We got to see a replay of that. Yeah, Andrew G. Yeah, he's in. I think he's in, Ricky. Oh, yeah, Spenny. And now we have a flag. What's that after the play? Monty's hurt, but he's not going to tent. Wow, that is wild. Ramon, my man, how are you?
Hey, feel good. Just had to take care of a little business time.
All right. Well, that counts. So 23-14. Live total at 58.5. The spread down to 3.5. And, if anything, really, the holding penalty helped us kill like a minute and a half, minute 20, minute 30 seconds. One of my, I wouldn't have cashed. I'm happy I stayed. When you like a favorite, the SGPs are very difficult to put together unless you're going with touchdown props, which I'm trying to stay away from in the SGPs. But one of them I tried putting together had the 2-point, successful 2-point conversion. I think, when we get to the big games in the playoffs, it might be a fun thing to include. Nice, Swiss. I love it. Thank you guys for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. We got Sean Higgs here from Midday Money. 7 days. You do that 7 days a week, Sean?
Yeah. And I used to do look ahead line. I used to come back at like around midnight and do a look ahead line show and do all the lines for the next day.
And where is the chat? What's the channel name? I'm gonna go subscribe to it right now.
It's on. I put it on my Sean Higgs channel, but it's also Winning Free Picks. I do a lot of videos for Winning Free Picks.
Okay, let me make sure I got that. And your Sean Higgs YouTube channel is just under your name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either one.
We have Ramone Scott.
I had the old Sean Higgs channel for years. I'm like, you know what? Let me go back and start putting some videos on here because it had I did them like 10 years ago. I was putting videos up, and then I put some like baseball cards on there. I like to do my 80s baseball cards because I'm an old guy.
Yeah, I haven't really got into the card collecting again. I have boxes of worthless cards.
Yeah, they're all worthless. It's fun. I like to do the old stuff. I mean, I get newer things. I open them up, but I end up just bringing them down to the library or to school with a box and like, here you go, donations.
That's cool. Yeah,
I gotta go to the card shop. Be like, I go bring some cards. I'm like, sure. How many? I'm like, I don't know, about 80,000.
Yeah.
I got I spend more money on like just ordering an 8,000 card box to hold all the nonsense in. Garbage 89 Donruss.
Yeah, we have the guys at Pubblepalooza. You'll get like great gifts from the guys who are card collectors. They've given me some wonderful stuff, and then I just happen to have like a big Trevor Linden fan. Not my favorite player, but
hockey guy Trevor Linden.
Yeah, and Jesse Schul. I'm born in '79, man.
He's old school, Trevor Linden, isn't he?
44. Yeah, he was a captain of the Canucks. Out of Medicine Hat. We drafted him in '88. Brian Leach won the Rookie of the Year over him, and so I just happened to have. It was just like just a fluke. I happened to have my Trevor Linden I have like 9 of his cards in like one page, you know.
Yeah.
And I got this beautiful gift card from Jimmy Gomez, who's a great collector, and I gave him. And I was like, "Oh, should I have this? I should give it to him." But it's it's so worthless to him. Like it's so worthless.
Listen, I love, and I get all garbage like all my 85. Like I got like Puckett rookie and Boggs and Madeline Seiko, man. Like all those, like that was my wheelhouse back in the mid 80s. Like I'm 11, 12, 13. Those where I grew up on. Tony Gwynn,
Oh, Tony Gwynn. I mean, it's just
a Matt Eberflus card. There you go.
Deacons, man. Oh, nice, Jesse Shule in Parksville. Oh, Jesse. Then I bet I don't know how old you are, but one of my best friends, Parksville, Damon Schroeder, big stand-up comic. I've done gigs in Parksville. I've
look at this card I have on my desk.
Yes, fucking Alf.
My wife, she was up in she went up to Waco with her girlfriend, and she was in some kind of store. They had she brought me Alf cards from.
None of those cards are worth anything, Dale.
No, but they're just fabulous to have. I love them.
I made so many bad decisions as like 11, 12-year-old. I traded a Jerry Rice rookie and a Paul Coffey rookie for French Upper Deck hockey cards because at the time they were worth 10 times what the English were, and then they put out another million, and then they were worthless.
So I have a stack here of these cards, all garbage. They're all Chuck Finley cards, right? So when if I'm sending my son his lunch, I send him a Chuck Finley card. I write Sam Axe on it. You ever watch Burn Notice?
No.
So Burn Notice was a show on USA. I don't know. He found it on Netflix, and we started watching it. It's hilarious. So the one actor in it, his alias is Chuck Finley, the baseball player. So I send him Chuck Finley cards. Put in his birthday card. Happy birthday, Sam Axe. Now we need to stop here. How about a nice pick 6 here? Yeah, the Bucky shirt.
Yeah,
Who's up in the Bucky shirt?
I like the island, Jesse. I miss the West Coast very much. If it was up to me, I wouldn't be in Toronto. All right, the Packers are rolling.
That's not what we want to hear.
No. Okay, well, there we go. False start. A True Tell saying Burn Notice is great. I don't watch any fiction. I haven't watched fiction in about 6 years. I don't even watch. When I say
Stadium Club, they're not worth anything. Stadium Club.
Yeah, sadly. Sad. It sucks. It sucks that all those cards are worthless. So.
But I got a box. Look at this. I didn't even open this thing up yet. Came in the mail. I ordered it. Jam packs. It's like all 80s kind of stuff.
Oh, nice.
So I got to crack that guy open eventually.
God, Love is just being so aware in this game.
Finally got aware.
But I just don't. I've never. He's got so much.
Against him.
He's got so much composure. I just can't. I haven't seen this from him yet. Like he looks like the real deal.
Look at this. Look at all the time in the world thrown across his body.
Yeah, and it's just
unbelievable.
Yeah, Don, I just don't have time, and I don't care. I just don't want to watch anything. I just, my wife will watch something, and I'll just cat beside her and put on headphones.
I'm different, Jim. Like I'll just go and watch a show. Like I just bought like Revolution and Jericho on Prime just to rewatch series. Like Miami Vice, I always rewatch. Entourage, Burn Notice, of course.
I mean, I've watched The Wire twice all the way through. I actually kind of would. I'd probably watch The Sopranos again all the way through.
I tried to watch Sopranos the other day. I turned it off after like 3 episodes.
Oh, really? What was the? I was curious to see if I would like it. What was the?
I watched it. 20 years ago when it came out. I watched it. I just couldn't get into it. You know what? I started watching last night. I watched 3 episodes, and I don't think I'll watch it more. Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
And I heard it was really good. I'm like, all right, I like it. It's Jersey. It's Atlantic City. It's mob guys that I know. No, I was like lost in it. Didn't like it at all.
That's what we needed, man. Okay, we got to stop.
Burn Notice ended 10 years ago. So what, bro? Who cares that it ended? We're talking about 1985 Kirby Puckett cards, fellow. What are you worried about? Should it ended 10 years ago? Come on.
Swiss Horton says you and I have the same taste. Do you like Seinfeld? Well, my dad absolutely loved Seinfeld. Loved it.
Seinfeld was a funny show.
I like that Jerry's such a pompous dick in real life. Like, I just love that for some reason. I just love that he just doesn't care about anything. Doesn't give it. Like I watched
that guy.
The last thing I actually did watch. I did watch a few episodes of comedians in cars drinking coffee. What a play! Wow.
Remember when Seinfeld was dating like a 17-year-old girl and nobody complained when he was like 45 and Shoshana was what was her name? Shoshana. She was like 16 years old. Nobody
that was hilarious.
batted an eye.
Picks her up in the park. Just
nobody
up.
bats an eye. Pull that today. I mean, who's the guy on the Thunder going to jail for dating a 15-year-old? Josh, what's his name? Josh Giddey. Who's the guy?
I don't know.
Yeah, Josh Giddey. Jimmy, I mean, I can't, they're already having a field day with it in the chat. Remains to be seen what will be the consequences. There were some posts on social media with Giddey, with the young lady.
Where's he from?
He plays on the Thunder.
Giddey's from Canada.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. I thought you were talking about an actor. Oh, my God.
No, he's like
no, Australian. I'm sorry. I don't mean to say that. He's Australian.
Oh, my God.
Right? Yeah. Oh, but it's there's nothing. I mean, other than the girl posting, I just F Josh Giddey. Here I am with him and he's shirt off. I mean,
doesn't look like he has pants on either, though. Just kidding.
Understood. But
oh my God. When did this come out?
Last night.
Within the last 12 hours, I would guess.
So is he being suspended?
No. There's a guy. This is just a beginning. It's just broke here really this morning as far as seeing these pictures and everybody getting wind of it. It's tough to say what'll happen in this one. She's not being accusatory. She's out there flaunting it, basically.
Yeah. Wow.
And he's saying, "Hey, I'm here picking up my girl." And then Dabby Cab, you missed it then, Jimmy. Dabby Cab had the best line. Giddey's averaging a little under 15, both on and off the court.
Oh, I missed that. I didn't know what he was talking about. Wow. Okay. Now I'm starting to pull that. Wow. That is just what? God, these guys oh, God, you have everything in the world. You have everything you could ever dream of. And just shocking to me. Swiss says, yeah, Swiss is so funny, dude.
Yeah.
He's such a funny dude. Swiss, you got to come to Pubapalooza, man. That's funny.
They're opening a Tim Horton by me here over in Katy. There's one open up. It's right next to Shake Shack. Can you imagine a zoo on that corner on freaking Greenhouse? Holy cow. Shake Shack and a Tim Hortons next to each other. Again, they got to put more roads down here, man. You need more than 2-lane roads over there. They already got a sheriff's officer directing traffic for Shake Shack. Now I put a Tim Hortons next to it.
Yeah, I draw the line at when public officers have to direct traffic around a fast food. I'm too early.
Yeah, Deacon, I've worked with Ian Bagg many, many, many times. I mean, he's been in LA now for God. How old am I? He's been in LA now for 20 years. So the last time I opened for him would have been in Kelowna. I don't know, maybe 2004, 2005. But yeah, he's also in the hockey pool that I do. We do a comics hockey pool. He's not in it every year, but he's been in it. And he's trying to do, at least during the pandemic, he was trying to doing sports shows on YouTube, sports capping hockey.
I've never had Tim Horton coffee though.
The problem, so I don't like. I've
never had coffee in my life, Jimmy. How's that make it feel? Never have coffee or tea.
Wow, that's incredible. That's Pete Loshek-esque because he's never ridden a bike or driven a car.
What?
Yeah. Oh my God.
You're kidding me? He's never ridden a bike?
He's never ridden a bike, or you got to see this play.
No, hold on. I'm turning my head.
You've got to see this play.
Look, I love.
Oh my God, this is too much, dude. This goes on forever. Wow.
Well, it's got to be Lions ball.
Yeah, it's Lions ball. Let's catch. I don't know if it. Oh my god. Yeah, it's Lions ball. Yeah. So, but yeah. So he's never driven a car or ridden a bike. So we made this because he's just such an interesting man. So we have this video that we made of Pete. But yeah, he's never
ridden a bike.
He's never ridden a bike.
I've never had peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my mom said since I was like firstborn, whatever, she's like, he's always gonna have a hot meal for lunch. With me, like get away as fish sticks or something or tuna fish. Like no peanut butter. No, you can't have that. Like I've never had peanut butter in my life. Peanut butter jelly.
Well, you can't pack peanut butter anymore, right? Because of all the nut allergies for kids.
Oh, he sent it to school down here. They don't care.
You do?
It's great.
Oh, we're not allowed to. We're not allowed to up here. Not for not since Ella's been going to school.
A peanut butter
They don't say
sandwich
there's
in
no
your
flyer to
face.
send home here. My kid would bring peanut butter to school. In
Oh,
Jersey,
wow.
you couldn't do that. You couldn't bring nothing there. You had to go in there with like you go in there with some Tic Tacs and a bottle of water. Maybe a Survivor today.
Well, we have a real shot here. The Lions are beginning to drive. The total's dropping again down to 53.5.
Mike, peanut butter jelly with a banana, like he's Elvis is coming in here. We'll put a banana on it, like he's.
Oh,
Elvis
I love
Presley.
that too. Yeah, I love.
I've never
that.
had a banana. I'm the pickiest fat guy eater.
You've never had a banana?
Never had a banana. I could do some green apples.
Oh, whoa, Sean, this is good. I'm liking this segment too.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, my mom just made an apple pie. I'm not gonna eat that nasty apple pie. I've never had apple pie in my life. And LJ, you gotta hit me up with the pecans down here. Well, it's pecan everything, bro.
So this is food that you wouldn't eat even if your life was on the line.
No.
I'm not eating that shit. I'm not eating that shit.
Here, eat this banana, Sean. It'll save you. No.
Nope.
All right,
You know what else has opened up for us here? Is now it'd have to be in this quarter, but field goals again.
Who's an alien? I'm an alien. Yeah, it's the truth.
Oh my god. Well, we just lost the game.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah.
What happened?
We just
Block
lost
punt?
everything.
Block punt for a touchdown?
No, it's not a touchdown, but it's just what the hell is Dan Campbell doing?
He
Every
went for a fake?
every
Tell me he didn't
single
go for a
person
fake.
in
He
the
went for a
world
fake on his
knows that
20
the
on
fake
his
is
own
coming.
20
He
yard
went
line?
for the fake. Oh my god. Wow.
What is
That's
he
a
thinking? That's going to trick anybody?
I mean, that's terrible. I mean,
Well,
run
somebody
something
just
better than
did
like a.
Sunday.
But you're only down 9. There's 6 minutes left in 5 minutes left in the third quarter. I mean, there's so much time. And we've seen Campbell do the drop. I mean, it's just like that is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Yeah, you're right, Skydor. It's a panic move. Like what? You don't need to do that.
I mean, the guy should have kept going outside. Maybe. Why? I mean,
On his own 20-yard line. He went for it on his own 20-yard line.
But it's also one of the things that would keep me from the analytics in coaching in NFL is because I believe in momentum so much.
Yes.
I don't want to give the other team the option of momentum.
Yeah.
Ever. And everything was coming like who cared? The Lions got off of their 1 yard line. That was not a bad series. They got off their 1 yard line. You kick it deep. Oh God. That is just atrocious.
Well, you think, all right, we're going to hold them to 3 because as long as you're not, fumbling the ball and they're not scoring touchdowns. So you think they're going to hold them to 3 here?
Oh, that's a hold. That's got to be a hold. How is that not a hold? He. Oh, there's a hold. That's the flag cam, right? I mean, that's the most blatant hold I've ever seen. That's the problem watching football now is when you see these holds and you're like, not that hold. Is that the hold that they're calling on 87? That's the hold on 90 right there. Come on, that's
90 looks like he's had a couple apple pies.
Oh, that's such a funny. I want to keep going back to this. Top crocodile, nice to see you, man. I want to keep going back to this stuff that you've never eaten before.
All right, yeah. So peanut butter and jelly, check.
Bananas,
Apple
never
pie,
eaten.
no. Bananas, no.
What about sardines?
No.
Sardines.
Sardines.
I never ate sardines ever.
No, who the heck would want to eat sardines, bro?
A lot of people.
Yeah, if you're like scavenging for food in the apocalypse. Sardines.
So
I
you
like
just eat
anchovies.
everyday stuff. Okay.
What else don't I eat? Onions. Don't like onions.
What?
Same with my wife. I hate that. I love onions.
No onions.
Don't eat onions.
Celery. I should say I've never eaten celery. I just
So what do
choose
you
not to.
eat from the ground? Tell me that.
From the ground?
Like grown from the ground, vegetables.
I can do lettuce.
Okay. Spinach,
No.
French fries.
broccoli.
I like broccoli. I
Green
don't like
beans?
French fries. I don't like potatoes really.
What?
Not a big potato guy.
You're strange.
Listen, I'll have a nice. Do you know they got those giant potatoes down over at the head there? The ATB got those giant.
Wow.
So I'll crack one of those. Put
This
cheese
is-
and bacon
so
in
you
it.
guys should see what happens here. This is 100% Dan Campbell's fault. I mean,
This game, if they
Dan
score Jimmy, it's over.
Campbell.
I cannot comprehend.
Oh yeah, that's game. That's game.
But it's
You want-
all Dan Campbell's fault. They were coming back in the football game. They were building momentum.
wow.
And I just, for the life of me, I just can't. I can't comprehend.
yeah.
No, I like apples, JW.
Why do
I
you
just
need
don't
to
like
be
apple pie.
such an
Never had apple
attention
pie.
whore?
No apple pie. Don't like caramel.
If you're
Caramel.
Dan Campbell, not you, Jimmy. I wasn't. I know you probably thought that.
I eat
No, I
canned
know.
oysters and sardines. Nunya. Oh my god. Nunya, listen. Cancel your subscription here. Get that money and get yourself some real food. Jimmy won't be upset at you. Canned oysters and sardines. This poor guy. We need a.
Said Sean.
I don't
Hayes,
have Cash App, but I'll download a Cash
noted
App and send you money for Christmas dinner.
culinary.
Sean looks like I only eat a bucket. Yeah, I think I'm a picky fat guy, bro. I'm a
Well,
picky
hey,
fat guy. Eater.
it is good to know that you obviously have sautéed mushrooms in your repertoire. What was it?
I could do sautéed mushrooms. Yeah, I've thrown pictures of the sautéed mushrooms. Yes. As much as the
What
Italian
were
I
you-
am, I don't like pasta. I'm not a big pasta guy. I just want the meat. Just give me the sausage. Not a lot of sauce. I don't like it saucy. No red sauce. I gotta like a nice white pizza with garlic on it and stuff like that.
No, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that one. I don't like red
Pizza,
sauce.
and LJ, the pizza down here is crap, bro.
Yeah, for the most part. The chain ones, yeah.
Hold on a second. White Castle. Listen, we're talking White Castle gig, and I go get I'll get a crave case and eat a whole crave case
You
by
know what?
myself.
Castle.
I eat a crave case of White Castle by myself with cheese. No problem. Chinese food, yeah. I like the Chinese chicken wings I like, and then I'll get the old chicken and broccoli with pork fried rice.
Brian said it's not Campbell's fault, really. He said he called the play, made the decision, the offense failed to execute. It's definitely a risk, but he's known for that. No, I don't. Getting the ball off the 1 yard line. This is just my thought, and there's no right or wrong here. So you're a very valid statement, but getting the ball off the 1 yard line, getting it to the 25, and then punting it deep.
I like the Chinese.
That's momentum. That's.
I'm not. Listen, I could do a burger to ground beef, but I prefer like a ground turkey to a ground beef. If I do nachos, I'll put the ground turkey on it. But I do eat red meat. Red meat, yes. And the steak answer. Someone said only way to eat steak. It's got to be like medium rare to medium rare. Nothing else more than that. Rare to medium rare. Anything. Some wacko comes in here and says they want their steak well done with extra ketchup. Forget it.
God.
Death penalty.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Jersey Mike's, Robbie. I should have Jersey Mike's as like a sponsor to my
Out
show.
of the thing, I
get-
do like a charred. If I can get a charred, rare, thick piece of meat, extremely high quality, mind you.
Charred? What are you talking about?
Well, trying to char, a char on the outside with a warm red center.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I love that too. It's the butter, red
Like
onion,
the
red onion, red
Chateaubriand,
wine. That's
like
what
a
I'm at.
Chateaubriand.
Okay, fancy.
The butter and red wine. Once I started doing that, like I just can't go back. That's all I do with steak.
Medium
Go
rare.
cold
Adam.
is
I'm
medium
more
well.
like rare when I go.
Yeah, I like it rare, but if I'm not at a nice place, I'll do it medium.
Oh yeah, the lower the
not
quality,
medium
the
rare.
higher the temperature.
I'll go if it's a beautiful steakhouse. I'll get it rare for sure. Zoko
Meatloaf.
says nope with raw meat. I love tartare. There's not like I love tartare more than anything. That's probably my favorite thing.
Tartar. Oh, you're a savage, bro.
I think it's my favorite thing that there is. Like my favorite thing to eat with when they have the yolk. You know, you get the yolk into it. Like
I can't. I'll tell you what.
Slurving down your throat.
What was I gonna say no to? Oh, sushi. No, thank you to sushi. And
really?
I love fish, seafood. I can eat no sushi. The Jersey Mike's. I tell you what. I never had Jersey Mike's till I came to Texas. Like in Jersey, I ain't eat that crap. Why the hell am I gonna have Jersey Mike's so I could go to like the bodega and have a real Italian sandwich at an Italian place? You know what I'm saying? The deli. I get the chicken cheesesteak down here. Some Frank's Red Hot. All right, that's pretty tasty.
So
have you ever tried pigeon? Yeah, they have pigeons down here. It's called quail, I think.
Quail. I eat quail. They say when I lived in Parkdale when I came back and before I left, and you know it's a not a good neighborhood, and pigeons everywhere.
Yeah,
and pigeons on my balcony. Pigeons just nonstop. Pigeons drove me crazy. I hear pigeons all the time. Oh god. That was the best thing about moving to this spot here is there's no pigeons.
I eat raw venison when I'm prepping jerky. I've had venison before and rabbit meat. My buddy, I'm going to throw his name out here. I shouldn't throw his name out, his whole name. Well, then he's watching. I haven't seen him in 20 years. Anyways, his name was Richie. And he used to go hunting with his dad in PA when we were like in 4th, 5th grade. And he'd bring in like rabbit, and it was just like cold rabbit on like white Wonder Bread. He's like, oh, man, my trade lunch. I'm like, sure. I just had like ham and cheese or whatever on white bread, you know. But I had the rabbit meat. It was pretty good. It was pretty tasty. Yellowfin tuna or yellowfin sushi? Oh, no. Best wild meat is elk. I haven't had any elk. I've had bison burger before.
I like bison. We have a lot of that bison elk because I used to tour nonstop. I think 4 years of my life I had no fixed address. I was just on the road as an opener, and spend about 4 months of the year in Alberta. But I would just work and
my brother's in upstate New York, so I'll go up there and I always look for like buffalo burger and stuff like that.
I like
foreign kind of meat, Deer jerky, 23 pepper. Bison is a bomb. I only eat dead things. Yeah, that's good to know. Truth. That's thank goodness for that. You got that going on for you on Thanksgiving.
What are some live edible
grasshoppers? I used to have a nice garden in Jersey, bro. It was fabulous. Down here is a little tougher to do. I gotta work on it because I gotta like raise it up. It's gotta be a raised up garden. That's a lot of work, Although I have like 4 garbage cans full of dirt that I went out and bought, so I just gotta start putting together a greenhouse. I'm not a big crab guy, Al.
Oh, I love crab and lobster.
Crab. First of all, it's way too much work to get in there for a little bit of meat. No, thank you. I'll take a lobster tail, claws. No, thank you. Billy says tacos. Yes,
lobster was considered like prisoner food at the turn of the life.
It was trash food back in the day.
I saw 20 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, they'd like give it to the
peasants. It was a peasant food.
Could you imagine?
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Oh, I did it.
Peasant food. It was like, oh, you want lobster because it was like a bottom feeder and they were so abundant. Nobody, who wants that? I saw. What was that on? I think I saw that show too, or it was an article somewhere. Did it come across Twitter?
I was like, where was I?
Where did you see it? Because I remember seeing that too.
A thick, fluffy lobster tail with, perfectly drawn warm butter running down
bottom
your
feeders
skin.
like shrimp. Taco shops in
all right, well, that's the end of the third quarter here. Live totals at 59.5.
I think if I had my favorite, might be lobster number one. Lobster number one, maybe.
Cox Cliff said it might be a little late to establish the run.
Wow,
Al Cervic, I'd never heard of that. Man, because
thank you, Al. Al's coming to my. He's like my. He's my researcher. He's my fact checker.
Lobster tail is no work at all. We just did it like 2 weeks ago here. Yeah, and you put it in. You boil it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think if you're getting a whole tail or whatever, but if you just got a tail, I love
lobster. Too much work on a lobster. What are you talking about,
man?
You just crack the tail, it rips right out.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Easy.
Good God, the whole game changed with Dan Campbell's decision. It's 23-14. I said field goals were back in play. Like just punt it, get the ball back, and then now it's just forget about it. I mean, for our unders right now, what we need is the Lions to go down and go for it on fourth down and not succeed.
Truth teller. Yes, truth teller. You're right. When trains became popular, the price went up. What was that on, truth teller? Because that's exactly what I was watching. Because now you could travel with the food, and then all of a sudden people are like, wow, you could take the lobster inland. What was that show? I love those kind of shows when they talk about like building. It's not like one of those Nat Geos or something, TVGs like Foods That Built America and The Men Who Built America kind of things. They talk about the 1800s and early 1900s, stuff like that. Yes, it's it. Trains.
Wow.
Trains
None yet.
contributed to the price
All
of
you
lobster.
can eat lobster, Joe. All right. It's south of Disney World. Okay, I'm on the wrong coast.
Oh, Top Crocodile, you nailed it. Vegas made so much money. The books just made so much money.
With this one?
Think about how many people had, parlays and teasers and all that with the Lions. I mean, it's just wild.
It's Boston lobster, Chicago hot dog. I don't mind hot dogs. Who doesn't love lips and hooves mashed up together?
I mean, Joseph. I mean, I feel like I'm a Chicago. Vienna beef number one. I mean, you can use the other. Nathan's is fine if you want to go to New York. But to me, Vienna beef. Number
hot
one.
Dogs with mayo. Only way to eat hot dogs are topped with mayonnaise, right, guys?
We are going to the fourth quarter, and we have our next guest. He is one of our stars of our mixed martial arts programming here on Pub Sports Radio. You can catch all of his interviews with top fighters throughout North America. We have them on our YouTube playlist and love capping with him. And don't think he's just a fight capper. This guy is huge with props and in football, basketball, and I love working with them. Please welcome the star of our UFC programming, MMA locker room, Millsy in the house. Millsy, what's good, man? Great to see you.
Man, Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Gotta give thanks to every day that we live in, man. What's up, Pup Sports Radio? F the rest out. We the best out. Shout out to the chat. We got the best chat. All we do is talk money and cash. Shout out to Jimmy the Bag. If you ain't on Jimmy the Bag, you just must be missing nowadays.
You are a good man, Millsy. I don't get enough chances to rock with you. We also need you on NFL Pub Hub when you're ready to rock, man. Let me know when a week works for you.
Got you, man. I got you. How's everybody doing on the panel, man? We got LJ, we got Ramone, we got Mr. Sean.
Hi, Millsy.
Hey, Mills. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Good, man. Good.
Got to probably get us some props to get us on top for the next one.
You know it, man. How's everybody doing tonight, though? Not tonight. This morning in this game, man.
It's not been good. This is
the
a big
Lions are killing us.
They'll go for it here if it doesn't succeed. And we're about to see a fourth down here. The Lions. The good thing I did do is I got off of the Lions train early and started betting the unders. But even there, the 56.5 is my first under, and that's where it is right now. So that's in jeopardy. Even the 64.5 is not for sure. What did you make? Do you have any pre-flop action in this, Millsy?
Well, yeah. So I had a Amon St. Brown over 6.5 receptions.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
that was my biggest ones. I had the over at 47.5 points. So I'm still trying to get there.
Yeah, good shape, but still got to get there for sure.
Yeah,
turnover on downs there. We needed that for the under. So Amon St. Brown is at 5 receptions at this point, 56 yards. They've gone away from Sammy Laporta, which is just nuts to me. And
fumble. There we go. Nice turnover on downs.
Yeah,
Fabulous.
Perfect. AJ Dillon has not been running the ball here. This is probably the perfect drive for it. I mean,
they got to run the ball now.
Yeah. So we'll see if he can get to those props. And the Jared Goff, I should have bet the under. I said to you guys, I was like, what? How he's going to throw for 192 yards in the second half, and then that drop 6 in front of us. He's throwing for 71 yards in the second half. And the Packers could rock 6 minutes off this clock right now.
Maybe overtime, maybe triple overtime. He'll get that.
It's crazy.
Detroit's losing the turnover battle, man. You're not going to win games if you lose the turnover battle.
No,
So,
or not only that, or go for it 4th and 4 on your own 21-yard line. And
the only hope they have is if their defense gets a turnover. That's the only hope they have right now. Their defense has to make an outstanding play to get them back in.
But DG's right. If Campbell doesn't fake that punt, it's 23-17 right now because they kicked the field goal there.
That's true.
Crazy.
Yep.
I mean, we do remember what happened last week, right? I mean, Detroit Lions was down big versus Chicago Bears. What happened in that fourth quarter? I mean, if anybody can do it, they showed they did it already last week. So I mean, Jared Goff is not looking like he was earlier on this year, but hey, man, they turned it around last week. We'll see.
More Pancho. We don't have a producer of these live shows. Just do it here. Is it out of focus? Let me know. My computer's been acting up a bit. So, I feel you, Mills. But one of the things about the Bears is they're the worst red zone defense in the NFL and the worst third down defense in the NFL.
And the Packers been solid this year. I think they're like 10th in defense. I think they've been holding teams to like 21 points or something like that per game.
Yeah, I've got it here. They are here. They're 17th in third down defense, and they're 7th in the league in red zone defense. That's important, that red zone defense. I cannot believe they're doing this without Darnell Savage and Jair Alexander. I mean, wow.
That's why I thought St. Brown was having a quiet game. I haven't been watching the game, been back and forth driving. So I was like, all right, so Jair Alexander is actually playing, that's why he's probably only had 3-4 receptions. And I look up and then you just say that. I'm like, wow, yeah, that's impressive right there because Alexander locks up. Last year he was locking up all the number ones to where they was only getting about 5 receptions and not going over their props. But this year he's been a little bit banged up and receivers been able to go over their props on him.
Yeah, the look made a ton of sense.
But Laporta started off the season so hot, 3.5, 4.5, tight end from Iowa. Now, I don't know what's going on, man. They need to feed that guy like they used to do Hawkinson, man.
And he was wide open to start the game. Like he caught that touchdown, but he was still.
Well, I seen he had a drop too, like over the middle. I think Jared Goff didn't throw it to him right too, but.
Also, Mills, got a reception that was nullified with a penalty.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to pop back later. We're going to get something to eat, guys.
Okay, my man, Sean, thank you for rocking with us. And that really had me laughing. The food segment really had me laughing.
Yeah, the pickiest 300-pounder right here. Pickiest fat guy in the world.
That's funny stuff, man. Yeah, please jump back anytime and no pressure at all.
Hey, we join you, Sean, but we don't know. We don't know where we're going.
I gotta get some more food in me. I've only had 3 stuffed mushrooms. I gotta get something to eat.
All right, my man. See you soon.
Stuffed mushrooms. I said saute stuffed mushrooms. Sean hates stuffed mushrooms. All right.
Funny, man. Never had a banana in his life. Never had peanut butter sandwich in his life.
Jordan Love just hit over his completions. He was at 20 completions for the game. I thought that was low going off of last week. Last week he had 27 completions, so I knew that they were going to be passing it in this game. So now he has 21 completions on this game, so he just hit that. If anybody had it.
Heath is having a breakout game here tonight.
He did this last week. Last week he had the best game of his year, and I was like, is that an outlier? And now he's just doing it again. He's had such composure. That's what I was really shocked me. Wow, wild stuff. What are you looking at for the rest of the card, Millsy? Anything?
Man, I like the Commanders, game. I got a few props in that one. I like Terry McLaurin at 4.5 receptions. I mean, I think that's way too low in a game that Sam Howell's going to be throwing that ball left and right. He don't got pretty much too many people to throw it to besides him and the tight end Logan Thomason. So I think it's going to be a big game from Terry McLaurin in there. And the Cowboys, we're used to seeing Zeke always going like this, jumping in the Salvation Army bin. We don't got nobody on the team that can do that besides CD Lamb. So I'm heavy on CD Lamb, man. Over 6.5 receptions. He's been going over that his last 4 games. Couple of games he had 11 receptions in there. Earlier on to start the year, they was only throwing him the ball. He only had like 4 receptions, and the Cowboys look average. Then Jamar Chase went on fire, and they were like, "Hey man, this is how you win games, right?" And CD Lamb got back to being that number 1 featured star. So I think that's how the Cowboys go and win. They can't win trying to spread it out to everybody. That's not how the Cowboys eat. So I like CD Lamb over 6.5 receptions.
Yeah, I like that. And
I got his anytime touchdown too.
That's
yeah, well, that's you know, I'm gonna write these things down. I got yours, Millsy. I got to grab yours, LJ, because Tom Miggins came in, gave us the levels play of the day. CD Lamb anytime touchdown for a unit and a half, and he's got 2+ touchdowns at plus 550.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mills. Did you say McLaurin number of receptions or yardage?
Laporta?
No, for McLaurin.
Did you call him for McLaurin next game?
4.5. 4.5.
Wow.
Over 4.5 receptions.
They're going for it. The Packers are going for it on 4th and 5.
I like his yardage prop over.
They're looking for a dagger here.
7.5.
I would pin him. Maybe they're just trying to draw him offside. Yeah, they're just trying to draw him offside. That makes more sense.
I don't know if are we giving any plays? Are we issuing some plays, Jimmy? Or are we gonna wait till this? We have time. We'll have time, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we know it's, but if you want to fire them out now, so we can go over them again.
I'll gather them all together. That's what I'll do.
Okay, yeah, get them all together, get them all set. There's gonna be a different stream for each game, so we can take a little bit of a break in between if there is time for a break. Sometime we may not have them, but should have one here. Well, this is great for our unders. Al Cervix smashed it 4 times. We have the live total at 50.5.
Yeah. I seen they had the over under. I think it was at 24 at halftime, right? And I was like, all right. So just looking at it, I'm like, it's definitely looking like it's gonna go over my 47. But I'm like, I don't really think so. I see the alt line all the way up to 27. Grab that and parlayed it with something. I'm superstitious, So I'm like, man, if my over don't hit, at least I got a parlay good with the under.
Yeah. I get it.
And I didn't see it all happen before. You start off with 29 points at halftime, and they put up like 11, and you're like, whoa. So
we see it. I love betting unders, and
you do.
When the team takes a big lead. I just love the live unders, love hammering them because you know that the team behind is going to go for it on 4th down. Like even that Bucks 49ers game, I couldn't believe it when the live total was at 48.5, and I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, the Bucks. I had the 41.5 pregame, and I was like, this 41.5 could hit because the Bucks are going to keep going for it on 4th down, and then the Niners are going to just run the clock, and it's one of my favorite. I rarely look to bet overs.
Going with unders in the primetime games, I remember like all the high scoring games. You take the unders with all the high teams, and I always be like, all right. And it seems like those first half unders hit, a lot of times. And I'm like, damn, he's on the first half under. I got the whole game over, But it seems like, those first half unders that you do too, a lot of those hit too at a good percentage as well.
Well, just to mention, the Washington Commanders are 8-3 to the over in the first half so far this season in our next game. And Dallas is 8-2 to the over in the first half this season.
I'm on the over in the next game. And that's going to point against me, and I can't quite.
Got that from my LJ research right there. I got the nod of approval, baby.
You got the whole game over, the 47?
No, I got a 40. I bet it on Tuesday. I got a bad number. I got 48.5.
Oh, okay.
Makes me uncomfortable. My guy Cuban Connect in the house. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family as well, my man. Much love to you, Cuban Connect. Respect. All right. Wow. So I'm excited about the next game. Fresh opportunity. If I can get both of these unders to come through, and I'm starting the day in the red, but
hey Jimmy, I just woke up to this, but what's going on with Josh Giddey? I don't know.
Oh my god.
I just see stuff right now saying praying the Giddy news ain't true. I seen
Yeah.
on somebody else's live stream, they just had it in the chat. It's like, Josh Giddy, who is that? That's an NBA player. So honestly,
Yeah.
I know nothing. What happened?
So Mills, about the last 12 hours, there's some photos that's come out with Giddy with a young woman who reportedly is not 18 years old, and she put on her IG, "I just effed Josh Giddy." Also, there's videos of him like picking her up, where he's picking her up, to take her.
God,
So he's like,
God.
"I'm picking up my girl here," and everything. But there's no. This is where we're at. We haven't had any kind of. She's not even accusing, right? She's a part of it. She's like, yeah, me and Josh Giddy, right? So there's not any accusations or hey this and that or
But she's under 18.
legal or the league or anything. We're waiting. We're at the next.
She's
We're
under
at the
18.
stage where we're having fun on Twitter, on X today. I guess.
I'm telling you, if you have, and I have a lot of friends with this, and I have been beating myself for not having it, but if you have Thunder futures right now, you are beside yourself.
Yeah, he contributes a lot, man. He can do everything. He can score. He can give you a lot of assists and rebound at that position. So I mean, him with Chad Holmgren with Shea, those were the three right there. And Giddy was a big part of that. So yeah, if he's that's bad. Team him up with the Blue Jay player, or who was it? Not Blue Jays.
No, the Pirate, Pittsburgh Pirate. He's in prison. The closer, I forget his name, but what an idiot.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, got it. Damn.
And then of course the Tampa Bay Ray, who thought was going to be the.
That's what it was.
Oh,
That's
okay, that's your thing. Because the Pirate relief pitcher, he's been in the prison for I don't know 3 or 4 years.
That's what it was.
And then, there we go. There you go. Amon-Ra St. Brown, huge play.
One more to go.
Yeah,
one more to go, baby. Yeah,
and
talk to me nice, Jimmy. Keep it
there's
going,
his
man.
passing yards prop as well. It was going between 71 and 73.5, and he just cashed that. That that I probably should have moved.
No, that wasn't St. Brown. That was Williams.
Oh, that was Jameson Williams. Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry.
I kind of hate you right now, Jimmy.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, Amon was
yeah.
14. That was 9. My bad.
But yeah,
Shit.
Williams just cashed his yards, if anything, because I think his yards was at like 23 for the game. Probably.
Hey Mills, I won the winner of the day so far with the first play of the game, cashing the over yardage prop
On Watson.
on old Watson.
That was beautiful. One play, cash
Damn.
it.
That's crazy. Yeah. Watson's a guy, and he already has like 4 receptions, I think, early on too. So yeah, that's crazy. He always go for yards. Yeah, certain receivers to where, yes, I would say you want to target them for yards. Tyler Boyd, target him for yards. Williamson, target him for yards. Other receivers like a Christian Kirk, that's the people you want to get for receptions, because they're going to get those quick in and outs about 7 yards to 13. So yeah, there is some difference in those.
Okay, then here we go. That was who is that? That's not 14. Damn, that was 11. Was that?
That's Raymond.
Khalif?
Raymond or Reynolds, one of the two.
No, it's Khalif. Yeah, Khalif Raymond. So Khalif's 11, Amon-Ra's 14, and Jameson's 9.
Yeah, they're moving the ball though. They're moving the ball. And it looks like Raymond got hurt on that one. He's calling for a little sub out.
Wow.
They got away from Jamar Gibbs this whole game, though.
I know, it was crazy.
That was like the weapon for him, pretty much. And that was the thing that was giving him that little advantage, I think, over certain teams. Over a lot of teams. I think they should have just mixed him in with Montgomery. This game, they literally featured Montgomery as if like he has like a Thanksgiving bonus or something.
What was Gibbs' yardage, though? He's at 50, I think.
And he's also caught. Now, they have targeted him 4 times, but he's caught 1 pass for 5 yards. I mean, it would have been a Russian receiving bet, kind of. That would be the thinking.
Okay. Yeah, Montgomery 13 carries, Gibbs 9 carries, rushing.
I would even say just the passing there, because I mean those is comparable yards. I mean carries and attempts right there, but the passing game definitely didn't get into it.
What up, Razor?
Shout out.
Razor.
Blade in the house. All right, here we go. 4th down. This is big for all of our totals here. Things can change in a hurry. 0 for 4 on 4th down.
That stupid little pass they just did to St. Brown. Are they going to give it to him? Let me see. When they line up literally right on the line or behind the line, they don't. All right, cool.
Wow.
One more.
There you go.
Yeah, I'd rather take some shots, right?
But did he get the first down?
No.
No? Take the fucking points, bro. Damn, man. Oh, my God.
No, it's all because of that stupid fucking fake punt, man. They would have kicked the field goal there. The score would be 23-20 right now. It's.
Yeah, I think it's because that stupid punt worked like the other week. They did it on somebody or somebody else did it, I think. So they're like, all right, let's try this right now. And that wasn't the time. That was not the time.
No, it's just shocking.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
yes,
man.
sir.
Minnesota did it last Sunday.
That's what
on Denver.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
So they
so monkey see, monkey do,
yep,
right?
Exactly. Because they're like, oh yeah, that worked. Nobody thought about it real quick. Yeah. That was not the time.
Of course, Razor's got to come in with some shots, man.
Now I'm trying to, Sean's done a great thing, Jimmy. We love it in this industry. Mills, LJ, when guys retweet the show or whatever. But mine has come across. Higgs has gone out of his way to make a tweet here about your show, Jimmy. But mine says to show additional content that may contain offensive images. So I have to use the disclaimer. I don't know what's going to happen here. Did we do something?
Look at that. Oh, that looks good,
okay.
man.
Ooh,
dude, nice.
Not as bad. I thought I was worried here.
God, that ham looks good, dude. DG says, any chance Green Bay goes on a 6-minute drive, ends the game, and the full game under cashes?
Yes.
Well, we don't want that for our guy Millsy here.
It's actually, it is some very...
And that's usually how it goes. Once I come on and I officially say my play, and everybody's like, oh, yeah. Trust me.
So I hope we don't, Jimmy, I hope I don't cost you your job. I know, you make a lot of money off this, but I'm going to show these offensive images on the screen.
Here, let me go give you full screen.
Nice little turkey and ham stuffing. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, that looks nice.
Higgs will eat none of that, right?
Oh, man.
I had to actually hit the disclaimer to see that food. How about that? I really must have some tight parental buttons on or something, which is crazy because I'll look at anything. I want to look at it.
You've been getting me since you came on with the Captain Morgan song, Ramone.
You've only invited me to a few shows, and I'm like Mr. Cut on these.
Also, your breakdown of Star Child's comment was Money in the Bank, man. You're running hot today, Ramone. Running hot, man.
Rem most. I've got the net nanny on.
So let me guess. AJ Dillon hasn't been able to run the ball all game, right?
No,
now he's going to rush the ball.
That's what I'm hoping, Mills. I'm on this over prop here. I can't even go the full game now.
Yeah, 13 carries now for 44 yards. I mean, I was thinking about taking him.
Over was like 54, right? It was
I got 49 and a half.
49 and a half.
Okay. So,
but I doubled down at halftime, thinking exactly. But there was a one drive where they should have run a little bit more there, and
There's Jacqueline in the house. Happy Thanksgiving, Jacqueline. Hope you're having a great day with the fam.
That should do it right there. That was it, right? Or was that included in your 44? That was it right there, right? That was like a 8-yard gain. So unless you were already giving me the.
Oh my God. And he slides. Just wild. Jordan Love just called game. I think he could have gone to the house. I was about to start cheering for Mills.
Wait, he was about to run all the way? Let me see. He was about to pull a Mike Vick? Let me see this. All right, tucks
I
it.
guess no, he wouldn't have gone. No, I'd take that back.
All right, he's running. And then he slides like a little bit. Oh, bro. Come on, man. You playing light skin out here, bro. What you doing out here, bro? You really playing light skin, bro. You must be Mike Evans of the sideline for quarterbacks, bro. Mike Evans catch the ball, doesn't run through the middle, doesn't run 40, runs to the sideline. Never wants to get contact, bro. Man, how you going to go down like that? How you going to go out like that, man? What?
They're going to catch him anyway. He wasn't going to go all the way.
True, but
no, but he could have got 10 more.
It's about milking the clock. That's what he's trying to do.
First to get tackled, man.
Razor, this is Love has been, he's been so good. He's had such composure. I've not seen him like this. Oh, nice job, Nate. Yeah, good call. Dylan has gone from 44 yards to 43 yards.
Oh, great.
And oh no, sorry. Yeah. Wow, God, this is wild. Razor says, how many people tease the Lions, man? Truth Teller said he should cash his only live bet. Yeah, I'll take I fired $500 shots. If I can get those 2 unders and lose the other 3, I'll count myself as fortunate.
I need Lions to at least try to get this ball, man. Get our ball one more time to St. Brown. Yeah, but this game didn't go nothing like the script that was leaked to me, man. I mean, they must have missed this page in the book or something, because this was not the script I got, bro. And literally, it's right here, it's not in it, man.
Oh man. Well, I think I'm gonna hit the sauce a little harder here in this next game. Taking it easy. Yeah, Ronnie, my man. I like it. Al Cervic hit it 4 times.
Damn.
I was fortunate you guys talked me off of the +6.5 for the Lions. That was all you guys talking me off, moving on that, and I thank you all. Sean Higgs was a big part of talking me off that.
Yeah, for this game to start off like that, wow. Not even too surprised though. So let me play this out. I think Green Bay Packers had 20 points in the first quarter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Now they got 29 points in the fourth quarter. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, who would have thought that the Lions would have done this? Like, it's just shocking, because of the fake punt. So if it's 23-17, and when the Packers had that drive, then the Packers have urgency to get at least 3.
Right.
They haven't had that urgency because there's no urgency because of that fake punt. It was even though that fake punt got a touchdown, for people on the over, it actually screwed the game because for overbettors, because the Lions were going to have to go for it on 4th down. Now, if they could just connect one, they're like 0 for 5.
Because also Lions was on the verge of putting up points, stopping the clock. Green Bay would get the ball back. Instead, Green Bay has to get the ball all the way back over there, take the ball down there, and score that little touchdown. So, I mean, you're looking at a difference of 7 points to maybe an opportunity of 14 points.
Oh, yeah. No, he's going to get just destroyed for the decision-making.
And it's like he had a great season so far, but this is the one to where, everybody's going to examine it right there. Everybody's already, coming out the woodwork on Twitter talking about Jared Goff is back trash,
Yeah.
told you this, told you that. And I'm like, wow, one game would change everything.
Hey, Jimmy, I'm about to head out, man. This game is over, and wifey wants me to do some hospitality with the family. So,
Oh, you're a good man, LJ, my guy. LJ, is there anything you want us to know about your action for? Oh, look at that, Millsy. I love it. I love it. What a cutie. Is there anything you want us to know about your action for games 2 or 3?
Oh yeah, I'm actually the fact that I took the backers first half. I'm just gonna take all the dogs first half. So I'm on Washington first half, and I'm gonna take Seattle first half.
What
Those
is the
are the
numbers
two
you're
ones I've
gonna
already. Hold on, let me look it up. I'm sorry.
There we go. There's a Amon-Ra St. Brown catch. There we go.
There we go, man. Because I was just about to say, hey, Jimmy, I'm about to mute y'all because I got to zone into this right here. I need one catch and I can't hear nothing. Y'all, cool. All right, now I could breathe a little bit more.
There you go. Nice job.
Shit, man.
Well, sorry, LJ, can you hit me again? Washington first half, Seattle first half. What is that?
Yeah, I'm logging into it right now. Let me get
Okay,
the right number for you.
And then we have LJ joining Betting with the Bag tomorrow with a huge NBA card. Can't wait to rock with you.
Washington plus 7.5 first half. Seattle plus 4 first half.
What a shocking way to start out Thanksgiving.
So yeah, that's what I got locked in already.
I mean, who would have thunk that full game under would have been live? Now, Detroit can have something to say about it. Oh God, how do you not make that catch? Good God, I mean, that's just horrific. Wow.
I do. I'm coming. Y'all have a good evening, man. Happy
Much
Thanksgiving
love, man.
once again. And hey, if I can get out a little bit later during the Seattle 49ers game, I'll come back in, peek in with y'all.
Sweet. I'm loving that Texans hat too, man. It's money.
Yeah,
great.
man. So
great.
yeah, y'all have a good one, and I will see you tomorrow, Jimmy.
I love it, and happy Thanksgiving to you and your fam. Please send them our love, and thank your fam for sharing you with us, man. It was great to have you for this first game, my guy.
No problem, buddy. All right, Raymond. All right, Millsy. I'll holler at y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Man, yeah, that's a bad one for Williamson, man. He's been on the bad end of that drops now in multiple games. And for the people that had him over 2.5 receptions, that would have been his third one on there. If you guys had him. But yeah, Williamson's been on the bad end of some drops in these Detroit games. And I think that's the second one right there. Might be one of those receivers you got to watch out there.
Joseph Alvarado, thank you, man. Thank you for the very kind words, my guy. Happy Thanksgiving to you, to all of you guys watching us. This is just game one. Millsy, can we get an introduction?
Yeah, man. It's my little one right here. This little Asen right here. Asen, they want you to say something. This is Pub Sports Radio. Say Pub Sports Radio.
Hi, Asen.
Hi, Asen.
Say Pub Sports Radio.
Pub Sports Radio.
Yeah, there it is.
Say F the rest out, we the best out.
We're the best part of the beach fast.
Yeah, man. Let's go, man. It's my little son, man. He 3 years old. Little locker room right here.
Oh, nice. That's sweet. That's sweet, man. All right. Alonzo says, I love LJ. The guys put so much money. Only person he tails from now on, Londo says. Oh, okay, wonderful, Deacon. Thank you for letting me know.
Oh, wow. Smooth Ed.
Yeah,
Wow.
what a monster. All right, we have this game coming to a close, man. What crazy. Look at this. Oh, now we got the spark we've been looking for. A little late game spark here. Razor says that that you got the second best beard at Pub Sports Radio, Millsy.
Yeah, man. I mean, he took my saying, he took my joke. It's just that now, he's been on these streams a little bit more, so now he's been saying it more, so everybody's hearing it that way. But yeah, I always say shout out to Razor. He got the second best beard on Pub. You know what I mean? But yeah, he already knows how it goes, man.
Let's bring on our next guest. He's been asked about, and now he's here to rock with us. Hopefully, he can join us for a little bit of the second game because we're going to close this one off here shortly and get back again at 4 p.m. But please welcome. Looks like he's back in Brooklyn. Our guy, star of the Peter Loshak Show, in business with us, Mr. Pete Loshak. Pete, how are you?
I mean, honesty has been a hallmark of my stuff, my shtick from day one. So, yeah, I had the Lions on the over. So you tell me how you think I'm doing. Take a wild fucking guess how you think I'm doing, Jimmy. The best Lions in the over. I'm sure I'm not the only one, though. Damn. Expect the unexpected in the NFL. What, did Brizzy have the Packers? Millsy had the Packers? Millsy had the Packers? Did he?
No. LJ had the Packers first half. But we had Nutflush Allen give the Packers team total over. We had a bunch of guys.
I'm with you on the over, though. I have the over. So,
wow. What'd you have, Jim?
I had Lions first half, Lions full game, loss. And then it looked like I was going to completely fall apart because I had Lions first half plus a half live for 100. And then I had Lions plus 3.5. Thankfully, I started moving on the under. I got the under 64.5 and the under 56.5. Saved this face.
Sam Laporta just cashed his over 4.5 receptions right there. So
Thank you, Mills.
Player props are coming through right now to end out this little spot for the key players. If Jamar Gibbs could go over 3.5.
All right, so who are the Lions playing next week? That's who I want to know because that's who I'm going to be on. Oh, who are they playing?
The Saints.
Oh, the Saints. Oh, that's who I'm going to be on, baby. Lions against the Saints. Wow. All right, well, I was wrong. I had the over in the Lions. Next game, I got under and the commies.
Oh no!
Wow, what do you
got the over in the next game, and the market's moving
That's
in
good.
your way. No,
that's good for you, Jim.
I don't think it is. We have a request here from Deacon Mike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A view of the door with the 6 locks. No. That one's long gone. We got some normal shit on these doors. Yeah, baby. No. Sorry, nothing lasts forever. Value what you. That's what Thanksgiving's all about. Valuing what you have while you have it, because nothing lasts forever. No, there's no more videos with the 6 lock door. Oh my God. Although there might be another door with crazy locks on it, but you never know what the future holds. That's the other thing. You never know what the huge future holds. No, we cannot. There's the door's gone.
What is your schedule like for the rest of the day? Can you join us a little bit for the next one?
We can, and actually, I'm going to be in the vicinity of a legit NFL ringer. I talk about that guy, Jimmy the Bag. I talk about an NFL ringer. I know whole deal, like, investors, bandit books, guys opening accounts offshore, whole deal. I'm going to be in the same room with this guy. I'll try to see what I can get from him. Not now, but I will be there in a few hours. Yeah. Pretty impressive dude.
Yeah, that's no doubt. No joke.
Man,
Still is not good his job, though.
For the people that had Jamar Gibbs over 3.5 receptions, cash that. He got 4 for the game. So late reception props coming through. Making the over not seem as bad now. Not
Nutflush Allen had the Packers team total over.
And a bunch of guys jumped on it too.
All right, good for all you guys. My God, wow.
I'll tell you who. Over here.
Did Razor have the Packers?
I don't know what he had. I don't know.
Okay.
But
that was probably
had
like his $3,000 player today.
Nutflush had the Packers team total over. Jared Bush had the Packers team total over. Oh, Jared Bush, his parlay is now in business. He started with Green Bay money line.
No
Dallas
shit.
Dallas minus 12.5 and the 49ers. That's a 10-1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's all I can say.
Jared Bush also had that team total over 18.5. Scarminati had the Packers team total over 18.5.
Very impressive. Very impressive. Very jealous.
Oh, you know what else? What else? Pete? Spenny
What?
Penny Bombs. Spenny Penny Bombs. He had where is it here? Oh yeah, sorry. He had the Tucker Craft touchdown at plus 550, and
Okay.
he had the Laporta touchdown plus 180.
Well, good for fucking him. I had the Lions in the over. All right. Okay. Although here we go. Look at it. Wait, what? A minute. They're on the 35. Backdoor touchdown from the Lions to get the over. Maybe.
Yeah. That's in play.
Come on, baby. One time, baby. 1-1. I can take that. No problem. Especially with a god awful handicap. Yeah, an ass backwards handicap coming out 1-1. That's great.
I mean, the league lets it happen all the time. The league let it happen last night with the Phoenix Suns versus the Golden State Warriors. The over was at 233, and there was no way it was about to hit. All of a sudden, 123 to 115, over hits 238. Oh, thank goodness! So, yeah, it happens all the time.
Wow. Well, what are we thinking for SGPs here for game 2? I don't do this often, but I think I'm trying to not have the receiver touchdown props, but your guys' bullish feeling for CeeDee Lamb, I don't see why I wouldn't have a CeeDee Lamb with the anytime touchdown, have the over. So the over, CeeDee Lamb anytime touchdown, and then what else? Could I guess that Millsy's and McLaurin over 4.5 receptions I could add in.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I look at it like in these games, you're gonna need your star players to show up. They're not gonna be able to compete, no way, unless these star players are doing what they need to, and the props aren't even too high. Yeah,
well, there's a touchdown, but there's a flag.
Detroit got a touchdown?
Yes, but there's a flag.
I hate flags, bro.
On Green Bay.
Wait.
Is it? Come on, baby.
It looks like it's on Green Bay.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Let's wait and see.
There was holding his nuts. Oh, and that was Williamson. Let's see. Wait.
I told you over. This is why I'm me.
You guys got your over.
Did we?
Yeah.
Talk to me, man. All right.
I
need to do the math. That's 20. All right, cool. Yeah, cash that shit. All right. I believe it. Hell yeah, man. Let's cash that shit. Pub Sports Radio, F the rest out. We the best out, man. Hey, that's the thing I gotta love about this thing, man. We got literally the best chat. We got people in there putting plays after plays, and I'm trying to tell y'all, we got people that watch our shows and just go off of the chat. They be like, hey, whatever they're talking about is cool. They're typing in essays, comments, plays. Man, they can get artists by the time they it's crazy.
I love it. And Spenny just cashed his touchdown prop on Josh Reynolds.
Oh, hell yeah.
Joshua, that was big money. Because Reynolds, I guarantee you that's got to be at least like plus 380. Because he's
550.
550. Oh, wow, even better. Whoa, shit. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Hell yeah. Let's go, man.
What else would I add to that?
Good energy right here to end the game, to start on for the next game, man. That's what you always want to bring on right here, Shout out to Big Show. Sorry his team ain't win, but that's just how it goes, It's a divisional game. Never easy, folks. Never.
No, but for real, to anyone who had Green Bay team total over, shout out that cap of this game. And wow.
That was beautiful. God, Swissy. Jesus, look at that. Swissy with the $150 dono. What a guy. Swissy, man. You guys, wow. Just incredible. Incredible. What a guy. Swiss.
Matching Sean because I cashed big. Someone matched me for the second live stream, man. Shout out to Swiss Horton. He's literally the MVP of the chat right now. Shout out to him, man. I know he's doing it big on his Thanksgiving. Yes. He's giving a lot of thanks over here. And I know
Swiss Horton. Sorry for Miami last Sunday. Sorry about that, pal. Sorry about that, pal.
What a great guy, Swissy. Swissy drops huge donos. He did this for us a couple weeks ago, like huge amounts of donos, and he had just a monster day. And you put
That's
out,
great.
You put out those good vibes, Swiss. You deserve all this, man. You deserve everything you're getting. What a guy, Swiss. And we had, Sean Higgs. He was on earlier asking for you. pistol, and he gave us a 150 dono too. What wonderful friends of the channel. Thank you guys so much.
For real.
Late cash on the over. Congratulations, Millsy. Congratulations, Peter Loshak. Spenny Penny Bombs. What a great day for you to roll. Al Cervic cash is 4 unders. I'm in business. I'm in business. It's a rough start to the week, but I only lost $100 live. It could have been absolutely atrocious. Sean talked me off taking the lines at +6.5. And I was like, I finger on the trigger about to do it, and that saved me.
Wow.
What a great group. We have 18 minutes till the next show.
Let's
so we're
fire
gonna
it
take
up
a quick
the other
little
one.
break
Put
here.
the picks on there, right, Jimmy?
Say, my man.
Fire up the next one and put the picks on there, right? We're gonna.
Yeah, we'll be there in 18 minutes. So yeah, why don't we do that? And then they'll make the fun. Are you cool to rock with us for some time, Ramon?
Yeah. That's
okay. Beautiful.
Hey, you're Jimmy the Bag. You know what's going on. I was just like, the game just ended, and maybe we put the picks for the next game on that one. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how it works.
That would be great. All you guys who rocked with us on the live unders, great job. Thank you guys so much, Swiss, Horton, and Sean Higgs, for these big donos. It means so much to us. Thank you. And so I love seeing you guys cash. Nunya, Perky, Al Cervic, Jesse Nunez, Spenny Penny Bombs. All you guys, thank you. Joseph Alvarado, Gerardo Hernandez, Voodoo Ranger 95. Thank you. Nate Cerna, The Truth Teller, Zo Cold, Fernando Mendoza, Ronnie Imbergia, Blood Man, has Sam Howell over 14.5. Yeah, I'm gonna have a same gamer for this next one. I'm gonna set it all up. Top Crocodile, Cam Raphael, Ricky Levine, Deacon Mike. Thank you guys all. Big Scott, Christopher Comentini, Ronnie Lofton. We're going to take a 15-minute break here and then be back here for the next show. And can't wait for this next game. We have a lot of opportunities to get that cash and have a big day still. To all the guests that are joining us, thank you. Thank you so much. We had Sean Higgs on here earlier, and that was absolutely wonderful. We also had Dutch Boy Fresh and Mr. Goster. We had LJ from H-Town. And right now, thank you guys for sharing the screen. Millsy, Ramone Scott, Peter Loshak. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Please follow these guys here on X. Ramone Scott, can you tell everybody where they can find you and tell us what's going on at Tony's Picks?
I'm on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. I do a show 7 days a week. 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. I've been doing it for about, 15 months now or so, having a good time. Join me every day, preview the betting card, get off the air before everybody else does. Thanks, Jimmy.
And huge shout out to Tony T. I hung out with Tony T at Bet Bash. It was fun as hell. That guy's awesome, Tony T.
He's everything like he is on the screen, right? That's him.
And more.
True professional, man. True professional out there. He's been killing it.
How he got hooked up with me, I don't know, but a shout out to him. Also, he just went over his 40,000 subscribers. So,
dope.
Millsy,
my man, where can everybody find you? What you have going up with the UFC programming here on Pop Sports Radio as we move forward?
Yeah, man. Find me at MMA Locker Room on Twitter, on YouTube, on Instagram. On there, I'm usually giving out my free picks like a week early and stuff like that for you guys. I'm having all these exclusive interview. All my clips is on Pub Sports Radio. I just covered PFL Media yesterday. They're going to be fighting tomorrow. It's going down. Washington, D.C., 5 title fights in there. PFL is going live on ESPN tomorrow, Black Friday, over 5 fights. I did media for them. You guys can catch that out there. Talk to a lot of the fighters on there. Besides that, man, I'm always going to be here on Saturday nights with the Pub Sports Radio live stream. That's where we sign people up for the UFC contest. It's so easy, man. Look. We got 130 live people out here, and I know y'all like free money. You ain't even got to be good at betting on UFC. Only thing you got to do is go to the pubsportsradio.com, enter in your picks, put in an email. That's it. Watch the live stream. If you win, we give you $100. Sometimes Slaughter doubles it up and gives you $200. It's easy as that. I wish we'd see a lot of these people in there. We want to get it up to 300. If we get up to 300 entries, $300 free. That's all you got to do. So, man, appreciate everybody in the chat, though, man.
Respect. MMA locker room in the house. Pistol Pete, could you put a bow on this show? I'll have my finger on the trigger, and then we will see everybody back here in 13 minutes. Pete, take it away, my man.
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Happy Thanksgiving on behalf of all of Pub Sports Radio from myself and Jimmy the Bag. We'll see you all very soon.
Let's go.
Pub Sports Radio's the crew, that's a fact. We all about bread, making bank accounts fat. Who the hell is that? LJ from the H, I stack green like Boston. Shout out to Nasty Nate from down south, where we ride on slab. 420 highway smoking with that boy Dabby Cab. Swing by Dallas with them Cowboy fans so we can smoke out J Money, cause you know that's our mans. Us against the bookies, put money in our pockets. Fly out to Vegas, meet up with Ski Profit. Hit the sports books, we got money to stack. Can't forget them college picks with that boy Conor Mack.